Hello, everybody, and welcome into what should be, well, definitely will be the last episode of Shadow Bay 1989. We are sponsored, as always, by Martin Mancini, and great news. The rest of the books have gotten physical copies, so hopefully you can purchase those soon. Or at least books 1 through 2 have. I don't know. I didn't check.
Either way, that's good for us.
Yes, sir.
That's good for Mr. Mancini.
Very good for Mr. Mancini. Very good indeed.
Not everybody owns a Kindle.
No, I don't.
You can get the
And
app.
I wanted to. I don't want the app to cloud my fucking phone.
Oh my goodness, here we go. First first world problems for first world people.
No. See, I'm so old. I remember the first generation Kindle
Me too.
where like it had a screen that almost looked like paper.
Yep.
My grandmother had one, and she didn't have a lot on it, but she thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I had to agree because it just had the two buttons on either side. There's a clicker on the left and a clicker on the right, and that was how you turn pages.
Mm.
And then it had an on and off button, and it beautifully simplistic.
That's how it should have stayed.
I'm
Yeah,
being real.
no
All
burning your retinas out at 2 in the morning reading a book.
yeah. Gotta say though, having all those physical copies for when I finally decide to get Silpharia up off the ground in a true campaigns format, having those physical copies on hand will be very helpful for inspiration, Mr. Mancini. Appreciate it.
I'm I'm toying with the idea of creating a horror world for us to play with if Flame is largely unavailable soon. I have a way to basically have you guys help me build some lore, and then it'll be, if you remember that one off that we did with Flame where he let us pick different things to be deities of and then just create random things in that blank map that he made.
Yeah.
We would basically start off doing the same thing, but you guys would just be rulers of land, and then it would be kind of like civilization. If you guys choose to fight each other, it's whatever, that kind of thing. And then
Sure.
I would write a campaign surrounding what happened and fill in some spaces or correct some things that just don't fit, that kind of thing. We can do that
Like
eventually.
sort of like Sid Meier's Civilization.
Yep,
Nice.
it'll be fun. But yeah, I'm thinking about setting some doing some long-term horror story until Flame is more stable. But if Flame's not
Really enjoyed the system.
if Flame's not going to be here next Sunday, we'll probably do True Bance Live. And then we'll take it from there. That's just kind of what I'm thinking of right now.
Is it going to be Call of Cthulhu? Because I've thoroughly enjoyed playing this system.
You know what? Honestly, I wouldn't even have to make a world for that. I would just run some kind of like alternate things in our real world to do it.
That, or we could run Weird West. We've been kind of toying with the idea for a while now.
I just got comfortable with the idea of Call of Cthulhu. I don't want to. Here's a brand new story from Mayor, also trying to learn a brand new system. I don't want to do that. I'll get mad.
Fair enough, I guess.
I just got to keep it honest with myself. I'd get mad. I actually have a
Well, I
story
mean,
that
we
I've been.
could.
What?
You could still run it Weird West style. We just run like OG Call of Cthulhu rules.
I've got an actual story that I've been trying to find a system for that I could do for Call of Cthulhu. I just don't know how I would be playing with their creatures. I probably would just not do creatures. More people combat, if that makes sense.
Well,
I
you
mean,
haven't
that's
faced one of the Call of Cthulhu creatures, to be fair. You only faced people to people.
Well, you kind of introduced
True.
a creature with. I mean, you kind of introduced me to a creature, sort of.
And you didn't fight it.
No,
You don't know what that was. You didn't fight it, so you got no idea what or if that was a creature.
I got
Just a
some.
dude having a heart attack.
I got some good news for you guys. We got a police car to drive around in and to get to that lodge after we're done with these fake feds.
I mean, yeah, you guys can literally just say, hey, guess what? Fuck all this. Go to there, kick some doors, and see what happens.
we're gonna run up to the lodge. Cherries and berries all the way, boys.
Give us the fucking body! We're done!
We could
We're done fucking around.
well, I've still got the fire extinguisher. I could just put it on the gas pedal and send it straight through the lodge and deal with what's left.
All right, old man Henderson.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, that's kind of what's happened to Townley though. He's pissed. He's not
He's
thinking.
turning into old man Henderson.
Yeah, without being as cool. I don't think anybody's gonna be as cool as Old Man Henderson.
No. Old man Henderson became a god of spite.
Yeah, you can't.
That's my head canon, and no one will ever convince me otherwise.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he kind of did like have a small continuation in the afterlife where he just kind of like nut kicked everything that was in front of him.
Like the character was created out of spite to punish a bad DM, and then the character just grew. Like 400-page backstory that explains everything that the DM obviously didn't read because he openly admits to going in there and adding things just so he could do more messed up stuff. The backstory of Doom. I I love old man Henderson. I just can't be that chaotic.
I haven't even peeked.
No, and you guys know I would, after a while, just shut it down.
Yeah, you have
Like,
to.
I'm done. Nope. I don't give a crap if I didn't read this or not. I'm not doing this.
You almost have to after a certain point, but that's one of the rare instances where shutting things down is the difference between a good and bad DM. Because that guy was such a bad DM, he let it go on for too long, and it kicked him in the ass.
Well, no, like the creation of old man Henderson wasn't like the guy played old man Henderson well within the rules, but old man Henderson was created because the DM was bad and was like uh, apparently going out of his or her way. I think it was a him just to fuck with that one player. Like the creator of Old Man Henderson had like 3 different characters that died to the dumbest things. Like the most random, the dumbest. Like the dude tripped in a puddle to his death. Stop, step in a puddle, slip, die.
Yeah, not even I'm that.
Horse fell out of an airplane transporting livestock. Horse lands on him, kills new character, dead. Yeah, I can understand the guy being really angry about that.
So, I guess I could get on to the question if we want, or, I mean, hell, we could just keep talking.
I've been playing. I have good news for everyone.
What's that?
I've been playing Warhammer Space Marine 2.
How
How's
is it?
It is everything you could ever expect Warhammer to be. And I have chosen the one class for multiplayer. Heavy.
Is it worth
Fear-
the $70?
Yeah, considering I am Blood Angels all the way. Hippity hoppity, I stole your property.
Oh God.
Hey, my other. Hey, trucker. My younger brother, he is the Black Templar of the group. The other brother,
Oh God.
he is the Raven Guard.
Oh no.
You're not helping yourself. Like I'm an
Here's the
Salamander.
18th
best
Legion
part.
I'm an 18th Legion salamander all the way. High five, Flame.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone understand the preciousness of humanity.
Terrible.
Fuck off. I've been in 3 fist fights this week. I don't need to be a fourth.
Dark
Come to
Angel.
fucking Wisconsin, I'll fight you.
Go ahead. You'll
All
have a
right.
s-
Screw this session. I'm fighting man. Then we're getting the live footage of that.
It's gonna be the most embarrassing thing in the world. You're gonna have a stroke before you even can touch me.
All I'm
Knowing
gonna
you,
say,
probably.
I have been having an absolute blast with the heavy plasma incinerator. I've already gotten it up to artifact or a purple level, but I haven't been able to get up. I'm already level 11. My
Are you
brother
just
is 13, and we're getting my other brother, up in his levels.
Are you just killing Tyranids, or do you kill anything else?
Spoilers.
I don't give a shit anymore.
Thousand Suns.
I do.
Do I get to kill the Tau or not, man?
Unconfirmed. We have only encountered the heretics so far.
Fair enough. Fair
Flame.
enough.
Flame, I will tell you one thing if you ever tried to fight me.
Let's hear it.
There.
Let's hear your talk.
There's one very important quote that you need to remember. There are people who fight with honor, and then there's people who live.
Boy, I ain't fighting you with honor. I'm gonna fight you like we're the last 3 monkeys on
I'm
Noah's
sorry,
Ark
fuck you,
starting to
say?
rain.
There's you heard me loud and clear. There's people who fight with honor, and then there's people who live.
Hey. All right,
Grip
motherfucker. I'll show
tightens
you where it goes.
ominously around Power Sword.
Let's fucking fight, motherfucker.
I'll let you.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna let you take me to the ground, and then you're getting an eye full of dirt, and then your testicles are gonna be turning blue. I'm gonna cast torching pretty quick.
So you think I ain't gonna just nut shot you in the first fucking round?
You forget I've spent a lot of time with big dogs. I know how to sidestep.
Ah,
You're gonna bruise up
Big
my thigh real good.
big talk from the little man.
I think I'm
What do I have
taller than
two
you.
identical fucking...
Gorilla.
Aren't we the
Irish.
same size?
We're close.
Yeah. Okay, off
Irish
chain.
See, I
gorilla,
just-
see little man.
Identical mechanical pencil. Where the fuck do these all keep coming from?
You're probably stealing them from work.
No, I
I
have
just
I have
don't-
to use pens at work, not mechanical pencils.
Uh,
I
stealing
just
them
don't
off of
understand your
clients.
hatred of the Tau.
Okay, this is creepy too. They have the equal amount of lead in them.
Are you stealing them off of clients at work?
No,
Customers?
no, they don't get mechanical pencils. No, we don't. If you're a customer, you get a pen. If you're a client, you get basically like one of those tiny little golf pencils.
Ah,
That's even worse.
yeah, that
Like,
sucks.
We do not trust you. I'm sorry. People have stolen
I'm
too
sorry.
many of our good pencils.
Yeah, all the pens
Have
keep
you
going missing.
seen some of the? Have you seen some of the things that people can do with a golf pencil?
We don't make it sharp. You get a blunt tip.
Chaos's favorite kind of tip.
God.
Badum tis.
Bark.
Gonna need some fat burn.
That's not a burn. That's just a fact that he openly admits to.
So I gotta do my math real quick on a couple things. Do you remember whose turn it was when we left off?
It was getting close. I think
I think it had just been my turn, and I got rid of that second dude.
yeah, so it must be
And that's where
mine.
we ended.
So it's Mayor's. Mayor, you're like 1 or 2 points under your I think major wounds if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we have ways of fixing that if shit hits the fan, but let's see, because 2 of them are dead.
One of them's unconscious.
No, nobody's unconscious.
Yeah, there is.
No,
Blue green.
no, they are prone. Same as you and Mark. You guys are prone because you took massive damage, but everybody has succeeded their con save, so they're not unconscious.
Well, no, but I thought you said that blue green failed theirs. That's why they have the special mark.
No, I think they're just prone. It's too bad we don't have this recorded somewhere. Nah, I'm kidding. Let me check the YouTube episode now, because now I can't remember.
Yeah, and
That's your
green
fact check.
green orange has taken some substantial damage, but not enough yet to have to make any con saves. They've just taken a chunk of damage.
Oh no, green orange has made the con save.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's see if I can put him down in a minute when we actually get started. Mark won't be joining us because Mark has family things or whatever the hell he said it was. I don't remember. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's a family thing.
Okay, it's a family thing. I just automatically assume it's family with him, which is literally the only reason he's ever canceled, so. It'd be really weird if it wasn't.
Okay, there's Trucker just one-shotting somebody.
I
I
almost killed
cast
someone.
gun. I cast gun. Prepare to meet God.
Oh man, it's been a week. It's been a week. This coming week is
Been
gonna
a
be good.
fun one.
The Packers season is already over.
Oh, that's right. I didn't.
Aw,
I didn't.
too
I didn't tell you
bad.
guys.
Yeah, we Patriots beat the Bengals.
I mean, were you honestly expecting the Bengals to win?
I was gonna
Nope.
say, making that's
I
like
just have. Well,
This is
we
like
need some victories,
cheering.
damn it.
yeah. Well, you're cheering for Mike Tyson beating up a 2-year-old dude. That's not fair.
Yeah,
Aw, too bad.
this is you celebrating. Mo Green winning a foot race against Stephen Hawking.
Oh man, the Browns
The
lost.
Bengals. The Bengals are never going to beat the Patriots.
Oh man, my season's
Never have,
over
never
too.
will, and not if I have it. Not if we have anything to say about it.
That's all right. My football season just ended. The Browns have already lost. That's gonna set a bad precedence.
I'm not going to say anything about Flames team because I don't want to get kicked from the server again.
I don't know. I thought they
Eh,
Oh,
it was a good game.
they
It was a
barely
good.
lost. That hardly counts.
Besides, dude, my fantasy team is doing decent, so I'm not in a bad mood.
The Packers quarterback already injured, gone for 3 to 6 weeks. That's the end.
Yep.
GG's.
We're not going to do so hot.
Went to a dangerous country and played on a very dangerous field. Got injured against one of the most dangerous teams in the NFL. Not dangerous because they play dirty, but dangerous because they're just super, super good.
That's all right. I gave up on football a while ago. Hockey's getting ready to start.
Blue green is prone. I should have that same symbol on orange green because it was supposed to mean they were prone, but neither of them were unconscious. So I'm glad I figured that out. Oh, fox.
Alright, you guys be good. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
What was the question?
I thought we were skipping it just to talk.
Oh, Wow. Okay, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's good to mix things up. It's a mix up on the beginning. It's a mix up on the system we're playing, and we've been mixing it up at the end. It's time we mix up the beginning once.
Okay.
Though you might want to find the song because we're getting close to start.
Oh, my sweet summer child. I have it.
Good. I'll be back in a
have
second.
it. But while I have the rest of you here, how has your dream, nightmare, or just living the something week been, everybody?
Well,
All right. Getting ready for school stuff.
I had to go
Arson a
down
month.
I had to go down to the shop where my truck is to get some stuff out of it that I forgot to get out. And I asked the guy in the shop, I was like, so how much longer do you think y'all are going to have my truck? He's like, oh, can't tell at this point. Insurance is still fighting. And I'm like, why? The guy admitted to hitting me.
So,
And then I remembered, oh, insurance is insurance, and they're all assholes.
Exactly.
So you guys are
Fucking hate mine.
You guys are familiar with Nikado Avocado, right? The guy who was super skinny
yeah.
and then got extremely fat to the point that he pretty much needed a CPAP machine without needing to go to sleep so he could breathe.
Yeah, he lost like
Never heard of
250
him.
Yeah,
pounds.
he lost 250 pounds in 7 months.
I gotta ask, what did he do? Because in that short of time, he had to do one of those extreme things, which...
Nah, there was surgery involved.
And Ozempic.
Ozempic, everybody!
Sponsored by...
We are not a sponsor. I'm not letting them sponsor this.
I don't think that's possible because I have some experience with that medication. Not that I'm on it, but I know somebody who is. If he claims that he lost all that weight from that, I'm gonna call him an even bigger liar than he already is.
If I had
There's
to
no
take
way.
a guess, yeah, if I had to take a guess,
There
I'd
was-
go with your route, Trucker, of surgery.
There was
liposuction.
surgery involved.
Oh, definitely surgery. Definitely liposuction. Well, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the frost thing where like you freeze the fat cells.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know all about that, but if he ever decides
heard
to
of
do a
that.
shirtless, if he ever decides to do a shirtless thing again, that'll guarantee it. Because
Plastic surgeon who knows how to do that.
there's no way, because if he did lose all that weight, he would have all that extra skin. And I saw that video, and he doesn't appear to have that. So there was surgery involved at some point.
I'm betting you there was, because you've seen like have you seen the My Life in it's like My Life in 90 Days or whatever? Like they lose a bunch of the weight, and they sponsor them and pay them to go get the skin removed and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's like
there are surgeons who are specifically designed to like make it so the scars and stuff match up with the natural form of your body, and I'm doing quotes on that, folks. Quotes of natural form of your body to make them less visual.
because there's no way he lost that much weight that quick safely unless surgery was involved. Just no.
Hey, Flame.
Fuck, Manera. I know, I see that. What the hell, man? Minerva. Sorry, folks, we're having difficulties now, apparently.
Technology. It loves to work, but when it doesn't,
His little speech was really irritating, though. I'm gonna come out and make a Bond villain monologue. Shut up, dude.
What the fuck? Now Discord's not even want to work for me. Play. Case.
Severe technical difficulties.
What the fudge? Okay, let's try the share method then. Apparently this ain't good enough. Like, I can't use the song. Great. What do you mean sign in? I'm signed in. What the fudge do you mean sign in, Manira? I am signed in.
Oh, hold on. I'll just hit Manira and then we can start again.
No? I'm gonna try a different song maybe. Otherwise, Manira's decided to screw us.
I don't think it would be Manera at that point. I think it would be either Discord or YouTube.
This doesn't seem like a YouTube thing. Hold on.
I didn't even know you knew about Nikocado Avocado Mayor.
Me?
I watch. No, are you Mayor?
He said man.
No, he did not.
He said mayor. You're hearing things, man.
I think Discord might be really messing up on your end over there playing.
I don't know how that's a question though. I watch Moist Critical all the time. Of course, I've heard of him. I've been on
Well,
the
my
internet.
introduction to that guy was Mr. Medicare a long time ago. If you don't know him as Mr. Medicare, he used to be the internet historian,
Mhm.
the internet aristocrat. He's known as
Speaking-
Uncle Jim,
Why is
the
this not
hat
fucking working?
salesman.
Hey,
That guy's.
Trucker,
What's up, Chaos?
when you said aristocrat, that made me think of something. And I'm not sure if what I'm going to say is going to catch any of you by surprise or not.
You might want
The
to be very
joke?
careful.
When you said aristocrat, I thought of the frickin' SCP.
Okay,
Nah.
this isn't good. This
Okay.
wasn't going where I thought
We're
this was
gonna
going.
we're
We're gonna get
we're gonna wipe the sweat. We're gonna wipe the sweat off of our brows, me and Mayor,
Oh.
because
a 40-minute monologue
we
from Chaos.
we know the joke, and well,
Chaos tells the aristocrats
that
we
would
all get
definitely
arrested.
get us in trouble with YouTube.
We just immediately get arrested, and then after we get out of jail for that, then get extradited to the UK, serve another term.
Oh yeah, because they seem to think that our First Amendment rights don't apply.
Yeah.
They can send us over there for us memeing on them really hard. And they'll prosecute us to the fullest extent of the law. Well, guess what, dude? I said what I said while I was on American soil. So,
You already
like my
did.
forefathers beforehand, eat a dick.
Hold on.
So Manira's not working apparently.
Hold on. Slash.
Oh no!
I think Monera got lobotomized when we weren't looking.
Yeah, but that's not YouTube. That was Spotify. That shouldn't.
The app itself must be experience. Yeah, the whatever it is.
There, I've like
the plot.
I turbo emptied it. Maybe that'll work. Are
Do
you?
you know about the aristocrats joke, Chaos?
No,
If not,
actually,
if
I
not,
did
you have
not,
homework.
and I
You
don't
you
care.
you have
I got
homework,
enough homework
Chaos.
on my plate as it is, and I don't care.
Oh, but who
Uh,
wouldn't want to hear about a family, a mother, a father, a sister, and brother going to a talent agency, and the talent agent says, "What is?
Okay,
Show me what you got."
hang on. Chaos, I will sum up the entire joke this way, and I will do it in a way that we will not get in trouble. The aristocrats joke is a comedian's excuse to be as filthy as possible. Right? Like all of the taboo jokes, all of the worst things you can think of to say, you say it. And then it's bad.
It can go
And then
from
Well, shit.
the goal is to
the
hit 30
punchline of
minutes.
the joke, well, it's Mayor's goal to hit 30 minutes. Most people can do it in 4 or 5,
Some have
but
done it in 3 hours.
the end goal of this joke is to basically offend everyone in your audience as possible. Filthy, dirty, horrible, NSFW to the max. Turn that dial to 11 and just say the most messed up things you can. And then at the end of it, when the talent agent is like, wow, what an act. What do you call yourselves? The family, after doing whatever crooked, messed up things you can say they
Morally
do,
bankrupt things.
just says the aristocrats.
Me just explaining the beginning. Me,
God, fudger, feeder.
me just doing the opening bit. I could feel Trucker's blood pressure skyrocket.
I thought you were going to go for it, man. I was like, no.
I don't. In good conscience, I don't think I could ever write or read off a version of that joke.
So I guess Minerva's fudged, or I can't figure out how to fix it because it's not letting me play music. Sign in to confirm you're
Oh,
not a bot. Where
no.
do I sign in, Minerva? Huh? Where do I sign in, my friend? Please, by all means, explain to me how do I sign in to you?
You might have to sign out of Discord and back into Discord.
Don't want to sign out of my Discord and sign back into my Discord. Whatever, fine.
I mean, I
Fine.
don't
I will
blame
log out.
you.
I will log out and log back in. I'll be back, everyone. This is being. How do I stay? It's the most asinine piece of crap ever. Fine.
You're starting to sound like the doctor from Hellboy 2, The Golden Army.
I'm not saying a damn thing to anyone right now. I'm in a very bad mood. I want my music so I can play my game and entertain everyone. But no, this damn.
Don't send me the link. Maybe it'll work for me.
Never scan. I have to scan.
Hey, Trucker.
So,
When you get Warhammer, let me know.
Okay.
I will aid you.
Okay.
that might be in a couple of weeks.
You can count on this blood angel to aid you, Brother Salamander.
Play.
You do know they don't get along, but
No, they're not.
I can suspend my disbelief for a little while.
Give me the link. I will do
To
it.
what? To what? I've got no link.
To the songs?
Where are you at? Here.
I think he might be trying to pull from Spotify, and I've never done that
There.
before.
I pulled from Spotify. I pulled from YouTube. I pulled from every thing I got. Minerva's telling me to go fuck myself. Why, Minerva? I thought we were friends.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not working for me either.
Anyway, Chaos, you know, Penn.
What? You roboted. Oh no. Danger. Astropath relay disconnected.
I think YouTube got to Minerva. Do I just have to re-add the app? I don't. Cause like I have the Minerva support for app. I'm in that. Everything's in Russian. Yes. No, I don't speak Russian.
Yeah, it was weird. I had a similar incident with when I was on Bethesda.net where everything was in German. Don't know why. I'm only like 3%
It's
German.
cyber warfare, boys. It has
What?
It has begun.
Yeah, the only warfare Russia's actually good at, since they clearly suck at doing real warfare.
Ooh.
Yeah, apparently other people are dealing with the same problem. There is 7 different posts on the Manira Discord that show sign in to confirm you're not a bot skipping. So I think Minerva finally caught the bullet, boys. Crap.
Cool, this one's without music. Let's just get going.
Well, no, I got a way of playing music. I do got a way. Let's see if this works the way I hope it works. Manage audio.
Slits and mile.
Oh my god, stop! I got enough of the
Well, I was making a joke about your Bethesda net being in German.
Yeah, when I was trying to look up Starfield mods to get ready for a total Clone Wars conversion. That's right, That's right, when I finally get around to modding Starfield, I'm gonna literally convert it into a 1-to-1 conversion of the Clone Wars. The Free Star Republic is going to become the Separatists. The other faction is going to be the Republic. And the third faction, the fucking Crimson Fleet, is going to become the Hutt Cartel. And yes, I am going to do at least one playthrough where I work for Jabba the Hutt. Deal with it.
You know the one thing I don't understand?
Solo.
Dead or alive.
Punk, you're coming with me.
No, I was actually... no, whatever.
Your move, creep.
I take your reference and turn it into a RoboCop reference.
RoboCop is the best.
That's peak 80s fiction, boy. The
Haha!
only thing that wasn't
I don't know what I've done.
fiction in that
What'd you do?
The only thing that wasn't fiction in that movie was Detroit is still a shithole.
I don't know, but I got a song to play. I don't know if it's copyright or not.
Did it just stop?
Yeah, it was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was me. I'm using the jukebox on roll 20.
Okay. Well then let's get after it because we spent
I
way too
can't-
much time doing this.
I can't even hear it. Oh well, sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. Our system just went kaput. Oh well. We'll look for alternatives. But we're back up in initiative. I believe it is now Mayor's turn. Mayor, if I'm not mistaken, you are prone and you are orange, right?
Yeah. I will get up from being prone.
I do not think you can get up from being prone until you are healed. Unfortunately, bud. Let me check the some damage rules again, but I don't think you can.
Ah. Well, what kind of damn sense does that make?
And this is why I think Call of Cthulhu isn't exactly a good idea.
Thanks,
I
right?
Okay.
Like, if that's a rule, if I ever do a campaign, I'm getting rid of it. Instantly.
That's a terrible idea.
Rule
Oh
of
no. Attack the
Aggravate.
monster. Yeah, it's like I attack the monster, pull out my revolver, I run away. Close combat. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. You can stand up. You're just not in close combat.
I'm not trying to be in close combat.
Yeah. If you were in close combat, basically like it would leave you open to a really dangerous attack. There's also a maneuver apparently too, like if you want to try to disarm an opponent or knock them over. Anyways, yep. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely get up.
Great. Can I move my 6?
Yeah. But that will be your turn.
Oh, well then fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'll just stand up.
Yeah, because it's like you take an action kind of thing.
Do I...
Well, no, you got a gun. You got a gun. I think you take a shot.
Yeah, I
Honestly,
mean,
you can take a shot. I don't give a crap.
Alright, well then I'll shoot at the only one that I could feasibly get, which is that guy.
Pay him again, please.
Green-orange.
Yeah, take a shot.
Where are you, rifle shotgun? Nah, that misses.
What'd you get?
An 86, unless I can push it.
Let me check.
'Cause it's not a misfire, because that's a 100, but an 86 misses. For certain.
I'm checking right now. No, you cannot push a combat roll.
Okay, well then, yeah,
Do you want to spend luck to like get it back down?
Oh, hell, we got a roll for that.
Oh, shite! Yeah, everybody roll a luck check.
I wish that roll was for my luck check instead. Especially because I somehow failed it.
Nope. Sir again, no get extra luck.
I have a super low luck, and I still managed to lose.
Can't tell if I rolled it or not, so
I don't think you did.
there it goes. Hey,
Nope.
This is gonna be a long night.
Man, did you get
I
it?
won though.
No, I got a 12 out of...
Fail. Yeah, unfortunately you all succeeded, which is not what you want.
Yeah, that sucks, because if that was my to hit score, I would have gotten it. That sucks. Well, that's my waste of a turn.
Bummer.
Yeah, that's sorry. Alrighty, Mayor. Okay. Chaos, it's your turn.
Okay, time to shoot. After stand up and get behind cover.
The jukebox is
Yeah.
loud as hell.
Look, man, I'm literally looking at other things to get while we're going, you know?
Can I spend luck?
Yeah.
You can spend luck, yes. Do you have enough luck?
I have 70 luck, so if I let's see
Do you want to spend all that luck in one go?
No. Niet. Let
Okay.
miss.
That is then a miss.
Since I'm using my
Okay.
shotgun, you just hear
Bang. Mark is in the back. Mark is currently in the background, mumbling and chattering coherently about something or another. That we can't really understand him. Something about narrating the game. Or another. I don't know. I don't care. Okay, next up is Blue, which Blue is prone. Blue's in a lot of pain. So Blue is going to first try to get unprone. You know, get up. Then they're gonna, because if I remember correctly, they've got this. Yeah, they have this table flipped over. So they're gonna. Which gun are you again? You're the. I believe you're the Thompson and you were the pistol. So.
be right back.
Okay, Blue is going to aim their Thompson at you, Mayor. And you're gonna see him pull the trigger and you hear as they start to beat on the gun. As they just rolled a 97, which they need a 96 for malfunction.
Jam.
By some miracle of the gods, you were blessed and lucked. Okay, next up is Greens. Green, if I'm not mistaken, Green is the one with the. Oh no, Red had the automatic. Green also has the Thompson, I think. If I'm not mistaken, no. Okay. Unfortunately, Green's not gonna make it. And these guys don't have luck. So that bullet just whizzes by your head, bud.
Neat.
And with that, Trucker-kun, buddy, you're up. And I said what I said. I'm just doing this up.
Let's Coon.
I am the best isekai character.
The only one, some might argue.
When they stood up to fire, did they like get back down under cover?
Yeah. I didn't say it.
Did I see where they're taking cover at? Because I'm rocking a 30-06 and I'm pretty sure I can get through that table.
Yeah, you saw the general location.
Well, I'm gonna try to get them with some splash splinter damage. I'm approximating their position and I'm shooting right through that table.
Okay. Do you have the burst or the auto feat?
I
your
have
gun?
the bolt action rifle, so
Okay.
probably
I'm
not.
Checking. I'm just checking, you know.
Perfectly fine. Firing. Why did that come up as a brawl? Why are you doing this? I want to shoot, not hit somebody with it. Flame, it's broken on my end. I don't know how to make it
God.
shoot.
Why are you breaking my things?
Here, tell me what your rifle score is. I'll roll it for you on my end.
Thomas
This is
Fitz
why
from
we can't have
combat.
9 things.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry.
Oh!
You got an extreme success. So, how do you kill him?
Oh, I just find that spot, using my scout, Vietnam knowledge, and I'm like, okay, he should be right there. Boom! And I plant that round right through the table, and
You just hear
maybe
thud.
just catch him in the neck, and then all the splinters and everything hit him in the face,
You just hear the
and I
sound
just hear a
of,
thud.
yeah, you just hear the sound of something warm and wet just on the floor. And you hear somebody go, fuck!
Woo,
Top-
Downley, it's the hotel all over again, buddy. And then I'm gonna rack that bolt.
You must tell me more of this hotel, comrade,
Oh, I'm
after
quiet,
we
okay.
settle this.
I do believe it's my turn.
Rack's new shell in the trench sweeper.
Okay.
Which, by the
Mayor?
way, that's more nostalgic for you and Mayor hearing that thing bark.
Yeah?
Fitz is a one-man wrecking crew.
Who did you kill, Trucker?
He killed. Sorry, this one.
I've killed two
I'm
people.
Also in the middle of trying to figure something out. I've downloaded something called Chip. I have to join the channel, but I'm on my phone and not the computer, and it's being a pain in my ass. Anyways, Mayor, it is your turn. What are you doing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Let's see if I can finally get rid of blue-green.
Go right ahead.
Ooh, I gotta make an argument, otherwise I have to spend... no, I can't even spend my luck. I would have to argue that a 69, even though it's too high, should kill him.
You know what? House rules. A 69 is a crit. Does not.
Okay.
Mayor,
Nice.
Mayor, rolled. I think it's like double damage everything. So, fucking roll that thing up as I go mute for
13. $31.
Boom!
He's very dead.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh!
Chip came screaming in here. My goodness gracious. I'm very sorry, everybody.
That's a great song, but man, it almost deafened me.
I literally just got this thing in here. I'm still learning how you do this.
What a righteous roar from the machine spirit! By the throne, that was loud.
Oh, what are you gonna
I'm
do
so-
in
I'm
Robomania? It's running wild on you, brother.
I'm sorry, but now we're using something called Chip that has a lot more things and actually has a Patreon that I'm gonna do a little more digging into when we're all done and stuff. But, fuck me, I was gonna say something.
Oh.
Anyways, Mayor, how do you kill this? Because I'm gonna allow the stupidity of it.
I'm just going... I would like to have somehow shot this severely weakened table after we put a lot of rounds into it. So hard that the, table leg, which I assume is the big bassy metal thing, just launched back hard enough to snap his neck.
Yeah, I'd allow
Like
that.
the uppercut from hell?
Yeah. And I'm just going to go, well, this is fantastic. Let's see who our guests are.
As
Agreed,
you
comrade.
say that, as you say that, somebody walks into the bar.
you killed me.
Yes, I did. You're dead. No, I'm kidding. I have to do a weird voice because I gotta yell, and I'm sure. Anyways, yes. As you're, looking at that and just trying to figure out what the hell is going on and stuff, someone walks into the bar. This person is. You can't you can't see their face. You can't describe them, understand them, none of that. But they say in a somewhat eerily familiar voice to crap, I'm forgetting Min's father's name.
Chang.
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Chang. Oh, God, hi, I know what game we're playing. Oh, I know. Well, son, looks like you made quite the mess.
Anything to get my flag and Min back.
I understand. And then you watch as his voice changes again, and this time it sounds like the this gentleman, or not this gentleman, but this gentleman right here, as he kind of walks over to one of the bodies and picks up a radio. This is Charlie 5-9. Infiltrators are taken care of. Go ahead and call it a night. We'll bring back the bodies and clean up the mess at a later time. Mr.
Eyes.
Fitz, right? That's what they call you? He
I'll
points at
come
Fitz.
out of that. I'll come out of that back room, and I've got that barrel leveled at this dude's head. Because I
You
don't
cannot
trust him.
see. So, like I said, you can't see his head or his face or any of that stuff, as it's like he's that stereotypical, like, like the trespasser sign, like the neighborhood watch trespasser sign.
Oh yeah, I get it, but I'm still aiming
That's
at
what
it.
this guy looks like, and you can't see it. He kind of like
Still
he puts his
aiming
hand,
at it.
he puts his hands up, like not all the way up, but like that joking of like, hey, whoa, whoa, friend, I'm on your side. After all, we both work for an associate that's waiting on payday. Now, Townley, right?
In the flesh.
You were talking about someone named Min.
Yep.
Can I ask, who she is?
I'll jam the barrel of the shotgun deep into the wound of Red Blue and just go, well, let's just say it's pretty serious. You know?
Oh, no. I think you misunderstand me. I don't want to start a fight.
No, I didn't think so. I'm just saying, we're kind of serious.
I understand.
We're together, you see.
I completely understand. I'm more asking for a description of her.
Oh, 5'6", Chinese woman, named Min, long black hair.
Oh, Min. Beautiful young girl, very polite.
Yeah, that's her.
Say at your house maybe less than an hour ago?
Yeah, I saw what happened at the house, and that's why I'm here, you see.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do apologize for what you saw there. My associates weren't able to get there to protect your assets in time before these ne'er-do-wells decided to take what they believed that was theirs.
And who are these guys exactly?
These chuckle fucks, for lack of a better term, are employees of a certain individual. Do you wish to know the actual details, or are you just asking for the sake of asking?
Only if it
I
gets
just
me to
want to make
win.
I just want to make sure I didn't kill anybody actually important. You know what I mean?
No, they're just they're a bunch of politicians' lapdogs. And don't worry, town. Your min is quite safe, as well as the flag you care so much about. She refused to come with us until we made sure that was taken care of as well. I do apologize for the blood stains in your room, but well, one of these lapdogs decided to get a little handsy. As he's saying this, you kind of can like see his like when I turn, you can see his like his heel. It's kind of like, you know, that thing of like you kind of like you're poking and prodding something with your heel just a little bit.
Yeah.
You're
He's
digging,
doing that.
digging the toe a little bit into something.
Like the heel of his boot into like the open hole on one of the sides of the heads, just kind of like
Right into the temple before I give it a quick
Yeah.
kick.
yeah, just like, you know, one of theirs got a little handsy, so to speak. But hopefully we can come to an understanding. See, you got a body to find, and I want to get paid.
Listen, as long as you have been safe, we're all on the same page. We'll get in that police cruiser I requisitioned.
Don't worry about the police cruiser. I need to make that disappear. There's and I think you two, and he'll point to Townsley and Fitz, will get a real kick out of this. An old buddy of yours talked to us a little bit ago, dropped off a Humvee.
Oh, bye.
I'm gonna look at Townley. Man, we didn't have those when we were in, but we really could have used them.
Well, you know what? I think you're the best one to drive that sort of thing.
Yeah, we could get up to that lodge, no problem. 4-wheel drive, couple hundred horsepower, we'll do just fine.
I will sit in back then.
I will
Af-
also recommend
after a
there's
second- Oh, sorry.
I will also recommend taking some of the morphine in the back. It should help with a few of your aches and pains.
Oh, morphine! Thank goodness.
Oh, morphine is dope. I love morphine.
One of you is going to have to do it for me. I always misjudge the dose.
Why does
Don't
that
look
not
at me
surprise
like
me
that.
coming? Why does that not surprise me coming from the Rusky?
Sometimes I do too much and I get loopy. Sometimes I do too little and I still feel it. And I have to do double dose, then it's not good.
They're typically pre-made when they come like this.
Oh, good.
Yeah, see, we over here we moved on from
Eyeballing
No.
it.
straight out of the straight out of the vial.
So,
Eh,
just to be clear, sir, you're the one with Min, then?
Myself, no, a good associate of mine. Currently, she's at a diner enjoying a burger and a Coke.
Yeah. Townley, with the shotgun in hand, just kind of, puts his hands up like, yeah, I get it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
After...
You know what? I was thinking of a way to repay our boss, and, maybe if you guys can get me in as police chief, or maybe even mayor of this town for just a little while, I can let y'all build up some business, if you know what I mean. And
I'd recommend once this is all over and you get your money, you think about leaving town for a little while. Maybe even drumming up business somewhere else. You can stay if you really want to. I wouldn't recommend it.
Sasha wanted to go to Aruba, after all.
what do you say, Bitsy? We could move to Cheyenne,
One more
Wyoming or something.
I heard it's lovely this time of year. But one more thing, boys. There is a radio in that Humvee. When you find the body, just call out for the Golden Goose and give your location. We'll make sure you're well taken care of.
Did you say golden goose?
Yep.
The Golden Goose. Yeah.
I thought you said golden deuce. I was like, what?
Whoa. El Duce returns in
Oh, the
gold.
Golden
Excellent.
Goose, man. No,
El
the
Duce.
Golden
Excellent.
Welcome back, El Duce.
Ayo.
Golden goose. Got it.
All right.
Goose.
Well, no time like the present. Me and Pitsy have to start shopping on the West Coast for homes.
And I have to start
Yes.
looking for potential beach houses for Sasha and I to share. She can finally get that tan she always spoke of.
You don't want to live right on the
At
beach,
that-
man. I'm telling you. Telling you from experience being over there, you do not want to be near the coastline. You
Yeah.
want to be in just a little bit.
Yeah, but you want to.
Oh, don't worry, I have perfect idea. Hillside residence. Just close enough to walk to beach, but just far enough that we're far enough from coastline that we can drive if we want to.
Well, that's all right. Enough talking about both of you possibly dying from third-degree sunburn. Let's go
After
see
all.
what our friend has left us. Please be ringed. Please be ringed with a deuce. Please.
What do you? What did you ask for? Credit, do you?
Let it be a Humvee with a ring. You know, like the actual turret mount with
Unfortunately,
an M
no.
with an M2 mounted.
They'd never
Oh,
allow
No,
that.
there's no weapons on it. It's just a base Humvee vehicle, no weaponry.
Civilian grade.
Yeah. They're not getting you
Decommissioned
full
more like.
They're not getting you a full military one.
For the first time in 30 years, I've been let down by the government. Shame. He says with obvious sarcasm.
No. Hopefully the
Alright.
hopefully the Department of Veteran Affairs can track down our new homes and get us them $3 paychecks, Fitzy. We didn't sign up for nothing.
Do you guys get in the Humvee?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Lord.
I-
You fudders.
I gotta run to the bathroom, so could you like send a
Yeah, we're
message of what we get healed for?
Well, you guys good with taking the break here real quick?
Yeah, that would be perfect actually. I'm sorry, I started drinking heavily again, so I don't wanna pee. I don't wanna pee
I get you
myself.
there.
I was under control all day. I had barely anything to drink, and then it's non-alcoholic. Everybody, don't worry about me. It's all just sodas.
I'm about to have a beer myself.
Oh,
'Cause I'm about to lose it.
have your beer.
Yeah, I'll have my beer. Actually, I'm not drinking a beer. I'm drinking my stepmom got me a pack of these Michelob Ultra organic seltzers. They're not bad.
Bitch, he's just gonna climb in, turn the key, wait for the little glow plug light to light up, telling them that it's warm. Then he's gonna crank it, and that American manufacturing massive. I think it's like an 8.2 liter diesel. Gets like 2 miles to the gallon. Yeah.
So I'd like to apologize to everybody in the beginning for a few of my outbursts and my anger. We had a technical difficulty that we didn't know was going to happen. We've got it fixed. We're now using Chipbot. Go look at them on Patreon and stuff, folks. They work. They got all sorts of stuff. And yes, I'm gonna shill them because they just saved my butt. They got stuff to work with like 24/7, 8D music. They got a bass boost setting. They got demon setting. They got Nightcore, NP, all sorts of cool stuff. Go take a look at them.
Bonk.
Probably gonna be good for me since I can actually run some actual EDM music, which is what I wrote my space thing to.
Well, okay, so if we want to do that, we have to get. We'll talk about this off. We'll talk about this off recording. Because that's business, and I won't talk business on recording. But other than that,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Other than that, I do want you all to know this. I think I'm going to be just a little mean, and make each of you roll a luck roll to determine how successfully the morphine is used on you, whether you do it yourself or someone else does it. Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
But
that's fine. I don't have to take any. I never got hit.
So 50 can do it for me without any issue.
no, he'd still have to roll. If you're having him do it to you,
Wouldn't
he's
it?
rolling.
Wouldn't it be first aid? Oh.
Yeah.
Or medicine?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
You-
said
you
it'd be a luck. You said it'd be a luck roll, but there's.
Yeah. It's a luck roll to see how well the morphine works. You're gonna make a medicine check no
Oh.
matter what to regain the health. The morphine in the luck roll is gonna see if I'm gonna give you a bonus or not.
Ooh, I'm screwed.
Okay,
either
so that
way.
would be each individual person.
Alright, in that case, it'll be for me
So
And here's the thing: don't make a medicine check. You're making a first aid check. Medicine checks are made for specifically, either if you're doing like a medicine-based
Oh.
check, of like you're checking a disease or something, or when
Oh.
you're healing after a day. Because like at the end of each day, you will make a medicine check, and if you succeed the medicine check, you'll roll a D3 and gain that many HP back. I don't know why it's a D3. That's just the rules.
Fuck that, make it a D4.
I say no. I say
that's
no.
because
It's
because
natural
in the
body
original
healing.
yeah, because in the original rule set you had laudanum,
Mhm.
which is more poison than medicine, but you know.
Yeah.
It
I
was
mean, you
it
do
was
it
the
right.
early 19. It was the
Yeah.
early 1900s, man. You know, they back then
Yeah.
you had actual, controlled substances in soda. So,
Well, that's specifically a first aid check you're talking about. Medicine and what I was talking about is literally just your body's natural healing. Which I don't entirely understand with this, but it's just something I got to read more of the books on, because I haven't got to do any of the reading because of work. But yeah, other than that,
I
how we
might,
how? Go ahead.
I might make it with the first aid, but I'm not feeling so good about the luck.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. Unless you like do really bad on your luck roll, I'm probably not gonna punish you. Now, if you come to me like, "Hey, Flame, I got 100," I'll be like, "Okay, that's a critical fail. That's a major fuck up." So I'm gonna have each person who is taking the morphine make me a luck check. So it sounds like it's going to be Chaos and Mare. You both will be taking morphine to get a first aid check.
Yeah, is the break
Yep.
over then?
It can be if we want it to be over. I was gonna give you guys a few more minutes.
That sounds like I mean you started talking gameplay
Like
pretty
it was
quick,
gonna happen,
so
so...
Well, you guys were asking me a bunch of questions, so I just kept talking. Sorry.
we might as well
So-
get going.
I mean, yeah.
Are
'cause if
these
we
like
finish
the-
early, we'll do some question stuff. Do what?
are these
Trevor?
like the single dose little like slam packs they had in World War II that we actually used up until like the 80s?
Well, what time period is this?
Well, I mean it's 89, but what
I
I'm
know.
asking is like back in the day they had these like little single dose. Basically it was a slam pack. You take the cover off and
Oh,
then you
that-
stick it into your person and then you just squeeze
You know
it.
what, Trevor? You roll me a luck check. You roll me a luck check, and depending on what you get, I'll let you decide.
Oh Lord.
What you get, buddy? Did she succeed or
48
fail?
or 78. I succeeded.
Now, Trucker, what do you want it to be?
Well, I mean, I would like it to be historically accurate, so we, had the little the little single shots, the medic
Okay.
could actually carry a few dozen of them. So
And a single shot's a single shot. So I'm gonna give each of you boys a +10 to your luck specifically for this roll. All right.
Damn! Thank you, trucker.
So go ahead and make those.
I'm just trying to help you guys out, bro.
Okay.
Alright, so luck out of 70.
Stick them in your thighs, bro.
I succeed by 1. 34 out
Okay.
of 35.
Nice.
I got a 30 out of 70.
Nice. Let me check how does first aid work again? Because I want to see.
So
Okay, that.
hold on. No, wait, what about first aid roll? Do I have to do first aid as well? I rolled my luck. So.
Yeah, the luck was for the luck was specifically for the morphine to see if the morphine gives you anything.
Alright, now I gotta do first aid then.
If you want to do it, or do you want?
I have a 30 in first aid.
Me too.
I have a 50.
Oh, you need a first aid kit as well to do this.
Mm.
You know, I'm gonna say the first aid kit's in. No, fuck it. Or first aid kit's in the truck. It would make sense with the morphine and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A fully stocked first aid kit would have morphine in it, so each of us
Actually,
would
if
have
it's a
one.
military kit,
Yeah, military grade first aid kit. You can't tell me that they wouldn't.
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna
morphine.
say.
I would just say, hey guys, if you want to give this to yourself, you know, thighs or upper
Oh.
arms, bro.
Okay, so listen to this. Successful first aid can heal 1 hit point as well as rouse a creature from unconscious. If first aid is used on a dying creature, it extends the creature's life so that a medical skill can use. Okay. So, okay. Okay, so here's the thing. You guys can actually do a medicine skill to heal each other 1d3, but that takes an hour and the appropriate equipment and supplies.
So probably
So if
should.
you guys-
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to do first aid with what you guys have just done, basically, if Trucker succeeds, or if you succeed on your first aid skill, I'm gonna give you a 1 plus a d4. Now I'm gonna roll the d4. All right?
Alright.
Does that work
Alright.
with you guys?
Yep.
It's fine with me.
Yeah. Does anybody want Trucker to roll for them? Do the first aid on them, or do they just want to do it for themselves?
I'll let trucker do it for me. I have a bad feeling about my 30 first aid. I feel like it might screw me over.
You know, let's see what Mark says.
I mean, I've
'Cause
got
even though
a
he-
50.
I don't
so-
want the crazy
Even these-
person to do it.
Don't let the crazy person operate on me.
Come on, don't be.
I
don't
mean,
be-
He wasn't even paying attention when our, mysterious benefactor dude came in and told us all that. He was back there mumbling still.
Fair
so-
enough. So Trucker's
He's-
gonna do first aid on Chaos. Mayor, you want him to do it on you too?
I'm gonna wait to see how this goes.
Well, this does cost time. I'm gonna be that way. I'm gonna be on you about that. If you waste too much time,
I
something
mean-
might happen.
It's waiting for him to
Admittedly,
hit
it'll
one
probably
roll.
take us an hour to get up there. All right, well, here's the roll for Chaos.
Let's hear it.
It
Okay,
says 43 of 50.
Chaos, you're getting 1 plus 3, so you're getting 4 back altogether.
Give it to me, trucker.
I'm going to be extra mean on you, though. I'm going to be like, all right, Townley. I'm going to hit that slam pack right into your fucking left ass cheek.
Extreme success.
Success!
I
What's it-
accidentally
what's
hit
it-
it twice. I'm sorry.
You know what? For an
I
extreme,
fat
I'm
fingered
gonna
it.
for an extreme, I'm gonna double the dice I roll. Fuck it. So Mary, you're getting 1 plus. Okay, that's kind of pitiful. You're getting 1 plus 3, so you're getting 4 back like Mare. Sorry, man, I got a 1 and a 2 on that.
That's alright. That still brings me only 2 away from full, so I'm good. Ooh,
Okay, so
that
you
is
get-
unfortunate for the for the time period that we are in real life, I'm gonna take a picture of that and send that to you guys.
Okay, I'm a little scared.
That's oopsie poopsie.
Sergey, I just hit yours and like your left thigh. You know, close to the big muscle. That way it gets in your system faster.
Yeah. Damn.
What
I'm
am I
sorry.
missing?
The picture I
Yeah.
sent to my health.
Chuck General.
Oh no! See, no.
I'm
can't-
sorry,
we
I
can't
shouldn't
do
have
that.
laughed, but that's just
That's
too
bad.
perfect. That's perfect.
But when I hit you with yours, Townley, I was like really mean about it. I just like hit you in the left ass cheek with it. Bam! So it actually
Oh.
like stung a little bit.
Perfect. I
like
knew,
getting a bee stinger in your ass.
if I knew you liked me like that, Bitsy, I would have never had to go find men.
No, this is like that fucking baseball player thing, you know.
Uh oh.
Who did we lose?
I don't know.
Huh?
Oh, Monero.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Manera.
Yeah, Manera.
Oh, we
You're
lost
finally
the other
Steve.
bot.
Manera finally left.
All right.
Which, you know what? At this point, I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna be upset about that. I'm not gonna mind. So, Trucker, I'm gonna be a little rude and say that took you between the two of them. Honestly, that took you about a good 20 minutes. Between patching the wounds, propping them right, just doing it every way you did. That took you a bit.
Not a
That's
lot though.
fair.
A lot less than we thought it would.
Oh, let's drive up there.
I just figured it would take like an hour to get to the lodge so the morphine could circulate through their system while we're on that drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sergey's just laying in the back, just since he's like only halfway. Like he's at 7 out of
in the back
11.
seat of a Humvee.
You're not
You're sitting in that one of them back seats. There's two of them. There ain't nowhere to lay down, bro.
Yeah, you're screwed, man. You gotta sit upright or you're not sitting at all.
Alright,
yeah,
I
that's the bad thing about Humvees.
They've got
Alright.
that
Alright,
big
I'll just
channel
crank
that
the seat
runs
back a little.
through.
All right, let's get after it.
They got that big channel that runs right down the middle of it where the drive shaft and all that stuff is. I put it in gear and we just get going.
Alrighty.
She's built like a tank, but she handles like a Bronco.
Go ahead and give me
And she
a
turns
drive
like a
auto.
boat.
Trucker, what is your drive auto skill?
Mine's pretty good.
Let's hear it. What is it?
50.
50. Alrighty. So I'll give you the choice. You can either take the hour it takes to get there driving normally without rolling, or I let you make a roll, and if you succeed the roll, you will cut the time in half by speeding. Well, I guess not like half, but like if you're speeding like you're
Get
going
there,
80, 55, you'll get there like
there a
20,
little
30
bit.
minutes through.
My guy, 80 miles an hour in a Humvee. Might as well just kill us.
Just
I mean, that's on you, brother. That's on you.
Guys, like, my luck's been okay, but I don't think it'll hold out for that long. So, besides, is it snowing? Like, is it bad weather?
Yes, it is snowing. It's
I say,
starting to come down. It's starting to come down a little bit hard. It's not a blizzard, but it is. It's no longer a light dusting. It's starting to come down like a good snowfall.
I say we just take the hour to get up there
yeah,
and do it safely.
We're only
Oh.
on the 18th, so it's not like we're.
No,
We
you're
got
on.
time.
You're on the 19th.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still not the 25th, which is our time period.
Yeah.
We
Alright.
got time. Let's get up there.
Yeah, and by the time you get to what would be the edge of basically the huge amount of acres that this lodge owns, you see basically like two signs. One sign that points forward, one sign that points to the right. The right points you to the campground you guys all know about. The sign that points forward will say, the manor, blah, blah, or the lodge, private property. You do know there should be a fence right here that blocks off this road, but as you get there and you check, it looks like something has smashed through that fence.
Oh, look at that. Townley, somebody already did the job for us.
And great.
I'll say about now it's probably 10 o'clock at night, so.
Yeah, let's, I guess, lodge.
You just want to go straight to the lodge?
Duh.
Unless you think that the body would be in the campground.
Campground could be option. It could be where it was buried, but we could also check lodge for clues of where he was actually hunted. So, one then other. If everyone feels like they can stay up a little late.
I don't think we got a choice, we're already here.
So, let us go then. And in case we encounter we encounter resistance, Rax trench gun.
Alrighty. You begin to drive up this road. Are you being cautious with the truck, or are you just going, just put floor to the floor, pedal to the metal?
I'm being cautious.
Okay, then I'm gonna have you make me a spot hidden with a plus 50. Because there's no way you should fuck this unless you get 100.
Whoa!
Oh!
A natural one!
So that is a critical success. So I'm gonna say
Sniper
your
vision engaged.
Your trained sniper eyes, your trained eyes just zoom in like a hawk. That American Eagle just soars into you for a second. You see it before anybody else does as that snow's coming down. You see it. You see the rear end of some sort of suburban-like vehicle. How close do you want to get to this thing?
How far away is it when I start to see it?
About I'm gonna say like 100 yards, like a football field. Trying to be realistic.
Hey guys, they've got a Suburban up there on the side of the road.
How close are you getting though? I need to know.
I'll get to within about 50 yards of it.
Okay, once you get to 90 yards of it, you can see two humanoid forms on the ground outside of it. Once you get to 70 yards, you can see two mutilated humanoid forms on the ground by it. Once you get to 50 yards from it, you see a third humanoid body that is somehow like half of it is hanging out the back end of the vehicle. And I believe you said you were getting up to just 50, right?
Yeah, but this is just sheer utter caution.
I understand. I understand. Let me know if and when you go to 40.
Hey guys, I don't know if you guys can see it in the snow, but we've got two dudes wrecked on the ground and then one guy wrecked hanging out of the back of this Suburban.
Engage lights.
Does this thing have roof lights?
Hold on,
A roof rack?
saying?
Sergey's just gonna unbuckle his seatbelt and get up to the front to peek out to the windshield.
Make me a spot hidden. Trucker, you know what? Go ahead and roll me just a straight luck to see if your baby's got some lights.
It should.
Chaos, I am gonna put a -20 on it. Okay, Trucker, do you want lights?
I mean,
Roof
I got
rack.
the regular headlights on, so if I look around I see some switches and I'm like, aha! And I'll pull a Jeremy Clarkson and I'll activate my collapsed stun.
Okay, with that, then I'm gonna let you
Mayor
know
will
this.
get that.
Trucker, with that, the two bodies on the ground are definitely dead and mutilated. But the body hanging outside of the vehicle, at like the back end of the vehicle, you can see it kind of like moving in a weird, like pained manner, like it's trying to
Oh,
crawl out of the vehicle, but it can't.
he's breathing. Oh,
He's breathing, and he's like that. You've seen it before, where like they're wounded really bad, and like they're using all their strength to try to crawl, but they can't gain any ground.
I'm gonna drive up some more.
How close you getting?
Let's say.
Am I at least
within-
gonna? Can I at least do my spot hidden?
Yeah,
if you
I'm
want to.
sorry.
All right. What was
Like I
the
said,
plus?
20.
I said minus 20.
Oh.
'Cause
Oh.
I'm throwing that snow on you people now.
I was.
Now it's getting
okay.
strong.
Yeah. No. In that case, what would have been a 24 out of 25 is now just a 24 out of 5.
Yeah. Like I said, I threw that earlier. That snow is starting to come down. Like at this point, you guys would say this might be like a weak blizzard almost, like of how much this is coming down.
And compared to Russia,
Decent,
ugh,
decent
Snow-
snowfall.
Yeah.
snowfall.
Trucker. Go ahead.
Snowfall makes it hard to see.
Trucker, let me know when you get to 30.
I mean, I said I would get up to 20. So I mean,
When you
I'd
get to 30, when you get to 30, you can identify the size of the body hanging out of the back. The body hanging out of the back, definitely gonna be a grown male. When you get to 20, though they are mutilated, you can see by you take a good estimate by your you're trained and stuff. Those are definitely not adult males. Those are teenagers. So it's got to be like teenagers, whatever the two mutilated bodies are.
Oh
Uh-oh,
shit!
the
Now,
teenagers.
Townley,
What?
I don't like what I'm seeing, man. It's those kids.
Pull up next to him. I'll ask him a question.
Holy!
Dude, they're dead. Well,
The Wrigley worm over there isn't. Let me talk to the worm.
I'll get within like 5 yards, but I'm not gonna get any closer at the moment.
True. When you get to 10 yards, you see a large clump of something in the back, close to the moving body. The clump seems really familiar. Once you get within 5 yards, oh, you can tell immediately. That's a clump of clay. Oh wait, I know this guy. That's not clay. That's probably C4. That looks
I'm
like
gonna
maybe a good 5 pounds, maybe even 10.
I'm gonna throw this thing in reverse faster than I've ever put anything in reverse. Shit.
I will let you know you didn't see any trigger mechanism on the moving body. So are you still throwing in reverse?
Comrade, what did you see?
Go forward. Go forward.
Seriously, comrade, what did you see just now that made you throw the vehicle in reverse so fast? I fell back into a seat, and it hurt. Well, an aggravated wound. Comrade?
Hello?
Trucker?
Bitsy, I need you to wake up.
Oh no, 50 fell asleep behind the wheel.
Do we need to take a mini break?
We're gonna take a
Going
mini
on?
break.
Yep.
No!
Oh god,
Take a
the
mini
wharf
break,
got him!
Oh, wait.
Trucker?
Trucker.
Trucker?
Hello?
Oh, okay. Never
Hearing
mind.
us?
Break canceled.
I don't know what happened. I will have like shoved Sergey back into his seat, throwed it back into first, and then just gunned it to get past this vehicle. And I'll tell everybody there was a fucking 5-pound block of fun silly putty on the back of that truck. Dale is fucking nuts, and I don't trust that vehicle anymore. Homeboy can fend for himself now, and I work it up into second. Now we're just going further.
Wait, you're telling me your friend rigged up clearly bait? You're telling me he turned that whole car into bait?
You just
Friend is a strong word for that guy. Sergey, we knew him. Didn't really know him that well.
so you're gonna
Apparently.
are you just
Yeah,
gonna try
we're-
to pass it? Are you not? Do you not want to
Passing
investigate at all?
No.
He's passing it because that fucking 5-pound block of C4 scared the shit out of him.
Just because I can't see a trigger doesn't mean there isn't a trigger. Hell, I'm probably taking a risk driving by it right now because you're going to say, oh, you drove over the trigger. Boom.
I'm gonna give you one chance to think about this.
Oh, fuck's
Are
sake.
you sure you want to do that?
Here it is.
Are you sure you want to drive by it? Are you sure you don't want to take another route? Are you sure you don't want to investigate? Are you sure about any and all options and opinions you've just made?
You know I hate when shit like this happens. Guys,
I'm-
should we investigate it? Should I drive by, or should we back all the way down and go around the campground route and hope that there's like a trail from the campground up to the lodge that this Humvee can drive?
Well, I could still.
I don't want to investigate it because I feel like we'd get Sudoku to bits.
You mean Minesweeper?
I'm basing my decision
what I
on
said.
not investigating it because of the tripwire shit at his trailer house, which I only saw thanks to the luck of the dice. Mayor didn't see it. You know, I don't trust booby trappers, so
I mean, I could still crack the window just a tiny bit and yell at him, quick.
all right. Well, let's investigate, but I'm gonna still back this Humvee up at
Yes.
least 15 yards to get away from that C4.
So you want to be 15 yards back while
That's still way too damn close, but
yes, with up to 5 to 10 pounds, while Townley yells at him, basically.
yeah.
Okay. Townley, what do you yell at the apparently, possibly, maybe, might be booby trapper man?
Worm, what has happened to you? Try that again. I don't speak bleh.
What does he need to roll to actually try to get his voice heard in his state? I'm trying to think what would be a check to make him be able to have the strength to be
Constitution.
able to-
Power?
Yeah.
Constitution.
Just to muster up the strength to do it.
Yeah. All right, I'll give him. Okay, that's not an extreme. That is hard. You know what? I'm gonna use the last of this guy's luck to get him down to an extreme success. So, you will all hear him just shout out this like dying, raspy, just piss vinegar filled voice. Yeah.
What?
Kill it. He's just he's screaming, kill it.
Oh great, we got
Well,
we have something running around in here.
He screamed, killed it before like he,
Drop
and
dead.
he doesn't look like he's dropped dead, but he has like slumped over. You're not sure if he's dead or not.
Oh, he's passed out, but he's like 2 seconds away from bleeding out.
Maybe.
Because a last gasp like that, expanded what little strength he's got left, he's gonna flop.
Does this look like one
Potentially.
of Dale's kids, though?
It's both of them.
The two bodies on the floor, Trucker is almost certain it's his kids, and your Trucker is certain that the dude hanging out the window is Dale.
Yeah, that's Dale's hanging out the back, and those are his two kids laying dead on the ground right there. And if he's saying kill it, then there's something in these woods that got them, and hell, I'm starting to think it probably got our rich guy too.
Well, now here is new idea. Since that is Dale, and that C4 is potentially unused.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret about Dale, Sergey. That guy right there, and then I point at the guy hanging out of the back of the Suburban,
No.
had a nativity scene that was basically nothing but C4 explosives shaped into baby Jesus, Mary, Joseph, the lot of them. You know how weird it
Eyes
is?
go. You see eyebrows go into hairline. He did that?
Well, Townley saw it. You know how weird it is for a little baby Jesus to be like molded out of C4?
Let's not discuss the materials used to make what it made. Let's just be honest here. The fact is that's a big lump of C4, while not dangerous by itself, trying to harvest 5 pounds of C4 with a madman that had 5 pounds of C4, probably has some sort of wiring to it, is an unwise idea.
Whatever else he has in the back of that damn Suburban too.
But
You want to go
Nah.
looking, Sergey?
duh.
I'll give you the short straw. You can go do it. I'm not
Oh,
touching
I'll
that
do
shit.
it. Pull me up close.
No, you're walking the 15 yards. Man.
You're walking.
Ugh. Fine, I'll get out. Zips up hoodie, pulls hood overhead.
Sergey, you walk the 15 feet, the 15 yards. What are you investigating first? The two dead bodies? Dale? Are you gonna try to get in the back of the vehicle? What are you doing?
Sergey will first inspect the children to see what kind of wounds he's dealing with, to get an idea of what kind of beast we're expecting.
Okay, that will be a medicine check.
Oh god, I have a 1 in medicine.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought one of you had a good medicine.
Auto fail then.
You can roll. You can roll.
Why not first aid then? Since it's
Uh,
recent.
You're not trying to heal him, though.
Nat one and find out that it's a bear or something. You never know.
I
If
don't.
he nats one, he'll get it.
Yeah.
Chaos, roll it. What happens if you get what happens if you get a low number? You can throw some luck at it. You never know.
Alright, you two little shitheads. You have been flip floppy flapjack this whole game, and you're gonna work for me for a change.
Oh, gods of dice be with him. I want to give him this information.
How do you roll a nat one on a percentile and a D10? Is it 0, 0, and a
Yeah.
1?
Yeah, 0, 0, and 1. Because 0, 0, 0 is a 100.
Okay, that's somewhat decent. I can shave off some of my luck for that. That'll shave it off by about 25 points. Okay,
He had a lot of luck.
I got
though.
you 26, and I had to shave off 25 luck to bring it down to 1.
Okay, it's not a critical because you had to shave, because you had to use luck. But how much luck do you have left?
I have after the 25, it'll bring me down to 45.
You begin to like really dig in and really look at the bodies, there are 3 distinct different things that happen here. One, there are piercing marks that you're certain were made by some sort of weapon, not a natural occurring thing in nature, like a weapon of some sort. Maybe bladed, maybe bone, maybe stone. You can't tell exactly.
For,
Second,
oh,
second one
so the beast
does look like
knows how to use
something.
tools.
Second one does look like something that would occur in nature. Looks like large claws and teeth of some sort of beast-like creature. And the third one, and this one actually scares you. It also looks like the bodies were just ripped apart with brute strength.
That's a bear.
Incredible strength, sharp claws, and knows how to use tools. Not a bear. Ape, maybe?
Oh no,
No.
is it the escaped gorilla?
Could they have got? They could not
No,
have got it. But they have smuggled gorilla into this place? Impossible.
Hey, Mayor.
Gorilla could not know how to use tools, stupid.
check the chat.
Wait, gorilla could learn to use tools, but not have sharp enough claws. What kind of creature is this? He'll get up and then go over, and then he'll go over to the cop car to first inspect the C4 to see if it's rigged up or inert.
It's not a cop car. It's like it's a
The
suburban kind of thing.
suburban. I mean, the suburban.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Though. I get what you mean.
Back when the Suburban looked like just a pickup truck with a camper
Yeah,
cab on the back of it.
Yeah, basically.
Just open up the trunk.
Tailgate.
Sorry.
Open up the tailgate.
You do that, and the body kind of slumps down, doesn't fall out. Do you like reach in to touch it? What do you do? I guess for the
Pulls out flashlight to take a better look.
All right. Yeah. You see in there a pair of you see like the pounds of C4. This is probably anywhere between 5 to 8 at most.
That's terrifying.
You do
This
see a
will certainly deal
detonator.
with it.
You do see a detonator, but the detonator is not hooked up to it. Like they're separated. You see what you know to be blasting cord. You do see a rifle, like a 30-06 hunting rifle. Do you reach for anything?
He'll inspect Dale real quick. See if he has similar wounds or no. See if he is like.
Okay. He what are you doing? Like you flipping him over? You like doing the whole touch
Slowly turning him over so if I hear anything go taut or pull, I'll hear it and stop him.
Okay, a 42 will succeed. As you're turning him over, like he grabs onto your shoulders and gets right in your face, and he's bleeding from his mouth, like it's running down his mouth. His eyes are bloodshot, crazed. He's in the woods. It is real. I was crazy, man. Crazy. It is real. It killed my boys and it killed me. You must stop it before it can do anything else.
Comrade, is it ape?
Check.
Oh, sanity.
Oh no.
And as a word utters from his lips.
23 out of 55.
A what?
23 out of 55.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
The moment he starts
trying, and he'll drop dead.
Wait,
he
what
said
did he say?
A flesh wearer before he'll drop dead.
I fucking called it.
Fall to the ground.
I got some bad news. There's no stopping that.
You never know. You never know, boys and girls. There are specific rules to fighting monstrosities in this game.
Oh no.
Oh.
They're indestructible though.
I say really.
It is what I think it is.
Okay,
Be
what the
careful.
fuck? Okay, timeout. Above
No,
game. What the
no,
fuck?
no above game. Keep this going.
Oh, okay.
Save your questions for after the session or whenever we're finished.
Sergey will just take a sec just to collect himself, and then quickly grab the C4, the cord, the detonator, and the rifle, as well as quickly rifle through Dale's pockets for any extra ammo for the rifle.
He does. It's a full loaded mag on the gun. He has no extra ammo, so I think it's just a normal loaded. Which for this, I think it's an 8 clip, if I'm not mistaken.
For a 30-06 bolt,
Yeah, is it normally 8
it's
or
5.
is it 5? Okay, then this is a 5 clip.
Like Nagant, but American. Will do. Sling it over his shoulder, by the strap. Quickly load the C4 into a bag. Quickly load all the explosives into a bag and haul over.
By the way, you do find one hand grenade.
Oh God.
Pockets that. Like, you'll just see Sergey just running over in a hurry with a duffel bag full of the explosives. Throws open the door, hucks the bag in. Okay, go, 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 go!
Did you just throw a bag full of volatile explosives in my vicinity?
I didn't throw it, I just flung it along by the strap of the bag and then planted it in the seat.
That's
I
not-
didn't
what-
actually
No.
throw
What
it.
did you discover, Sergey? Let's forget about the safety. Just what? What happened?
Well, first of all, whatever it is, it has incredible brute strength because it tore the boys to pieces. It is smart enough to have tools. I saw marks of like a spear or a sword or something. Bone or stone, I couldn't quite tell. And it also has sharp claws, potentially. There was something he said, but it slipped my mind. But it's out there in the woods.
Let's just lure it back out with the C4 and blow up the car.
Thankfully, C4 is inert. I can get it up and running real quick. Give me 1 second. You'll just go over to the bag, open it, and just start tinkering.
Do
Whoa,
it
hey, whoa,
outside,
hey, whoa,
Sergey,
hey.
for the love of God.
What, you expect me to do as well the thing is attacking us? Give me 5 minutes, I can get it
I
working.
expect you to do it not in our vehicle.
I have steady hands, don't worry.
Hey trucker, I got a question for you. Are you driving?
Yeah. No.
Are you driving or no? You're not.
We
moving?
haven't moved yet.
Could both you and Townley go ahead and make me a spot hidden check?
Oh shit.
You get any bonuses with the super lights?
No. No.
That's a failure.
It's a failure? Alrighty.
Oh shit.
Trucker?
Trucker?
I failed.
Okay.
I don't know if it came through on y'all's end, but I rolled a 58.
Yeah, I see it.
I have a 25.
Is that a... Oh no, that's just a regular failure. Is that an extreme? Or is that like a...
It would have said so
Nope.
on the thing. It's just a failure.
Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Then yeah. What do you lot do then? I guess. What are you doing? You rigging up that C4?
Yes.
Look, Sergey, not that I don't trust your ability with explosives, especially American-made explosives, but the side of a mountain road is probably not the best place to be doing this. Why don't we actually get up to the lodge, which is a infinitely more defendable position than the inside of the road?
Okay.
Just
Give me one
saying.
second. Give me 1 second to get this bunch up this wire. And all right, go. Let me just pull up. Let me buckle this in. This is a trick I learned. Buckle the bag in with the seatbelt, and the bag stays in place.
All right.
For the
I'm
record, he
going.
has the bag facing like parallel with the seat, so it like lengthwise of the seat, so the seatbelt is completely holding it in place.
That's all good.
I'm going to continue up the mountain road, still being careful.
Okay, you drive for a good 10 more minutes till you start seeing the what would be the very large cabin. It's like a double-story kind of cabin. Very beautiful. There is, you can see from this distance a light on inside the cabin, but you also think you see the flicker of flame light not too far off to like the northeast of the cabin.
So what, like a torch?
No, much bigger than a torch for the distance. You're thinking at least maybe a
Bonfire?
campfire, maybe bigger. You want to roll a spot hidden to see if you can figure it out exactly?
Sure, why not?
Let's spot hidden to see if you can tell exactly. What do you got, buddy? Okay,
Still a
I know.
failure.
I know that's more than double right there. I know that, but why is it? I don't know. I'm not gonna be a dick about it because it's not major. At this distance, you can't tell. That's either a torch fire, a bonfire, a campfire, or maybe it's not even anything at all. And your eyes just playing tricks with you. You don't know.
Maybe somebody's home, maybe somebody isn't, but they left the lights on.
You,
Who are they trying to be? Tom Bodette or something?
Oh no, not Tom. Is that
oh man, did they get Tom?
is that the same Tom Bodette that had to get sectioned out, or is this a different Tom Bodette?
Oh man, Motel 6. You know, we leave the light on.
Oh, yeah, that's because you live as a homeless merchant, man. I don't know anything about motels.
I'm not homeless. My home just happens to be broke down on the side of the road 10 miles outside of town.
So you're a hillbilly.
I guess you could call me that.
The army's
But it
ruined
also
you.
looks like somebody. The army, you know, the army didn't ruin me. The Marines made me. And then I'll point over where I see that other light and I'll be like, can't really tell what that is, but there's something on fire over there. Torch, campfire, bonfire, I don't know.
I'll spot hidden that one if that's alright.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Ah, excellent. A failure.
Do you wanna? Oh, I didn't even mean. I forgot to ask. Did anybody want to push their luck? Anyone want to push their roll? I guess.
Not yet.
particularly.
You know, guys want to push. Chaos, you want to make that spot hidden as well?
$23 out of 45.
That is definitely too big to be a campfire or torchlight. You think that's probably a bonfire, something real big. But it is off the road. I will let you know that.
It's bonfire comrades. It's off the beaten path, that's for sure.
Is there anything we could roll that would give us an idea of what would be a smarter way to go?
Not. I guess. What do you mean exactly? Because I don't want to just meta and tell you go to this place and it has this. Go to this place and it has this.
Well, is there like, I don't know, additional tracks going one way or another?
The bonfire is off the road. You'd be going off-roading to go get to the bonfire. The road you're on will lead you to basically like right out front of the lodge, and you could just like head right into the lodge. So, I mean, it's up to you.
Besides, these trees are pretty close together. We don't know if the Humvee can actually get down to it, which means we'd have to hike to that bonfire.
Not a good idea. Yeah, let's go into
But
the
that
log.
tells us
What?
that tells us two things. Somebody's up here, and somebody made that fire fairly recently, because it seems to be burning strong and bright. So,
Well, hell, it could have been Dale.
it probably could be, but their vehicle was pointed going up to the cabin, not away from it. So they were headed up to it, not away from it. So,
Well, we're right next to the cabin. We can go into the cabin, and if that fails, then we can go to the bonfire. We just need to go quick.
yeah, like I said, cabin would provide us more cover. Hopefully, it give us better options, strategically speaking, than just wandering out in the trees. So I'll pull up in front of the cabin.
Okay. Yeah, you pull up in front of the cabin. It looks like from where you're like the way you pull up, it looks like the kitchen/living room light is on.
Huh. See anybody in through the windows?
I'm gonna say from your spot. I'm gonna say with keeping the spot hidden you already rolled. No, you do not.
Is the door open?
Yeah.
The front door is not open.
I'll just knock.
Do you try the door
I
at
don't
all?
feel like that's a wise idea.
Okay. You knock on the door. A minute goes by and there's no response.
Yeah, let's go in. I'll try the door.
The door's unlocked. You can open it.
Carefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna like crack it and then try to see if there's any traps.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep that spot hidden roll as you guys made already. There's no traps as far as you can tell.
I
Though,
can't make
a
it
very-
again. It's a separate thing.
Alright, I'll let you make it. I'm gonna let you make it again if you want.
That is a 19. That passes.
Alrighty. You can clearly tell there are no traps, but a very peculiar aroma hits your nostrils as you walk in. It smells of medicines, herbs, spices, alcohol, mushroom, cooked meat, and something rotten.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close the door slowly.
You're not going in?
I'll just look at everybody and tell them what I've just smelled. You think that's smart to go in now? I mean, maybe the body could be in there. That could be the rotting smell, but
Look, if there is something out here in these woods that has the ability to do to them kids what it did to them kids, I would much rather have wood, plaster, whatever the hell, between us and it.
Agreed.
all right,
Better to defend ourselves in there than out here.
then let's get in.
Coming with shotgun at the ready.
Yep.
I've got my 1911 drawn in the low ready position, just in case.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that smell gets a little bit stronger.
I just realized
Where?
we left Mark in the Humvee.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you kind of like left them. You left them in there, and you kind of kept them.
We locked
kept
all
them-
the doors.
Yeah, you locked all the door. He's like the buddy that got high, and you left him in the vehicle. It's like, just stay, man. We'll come back. Don't worry, we'll come back for you.
I'll give him the keys to the police cruiser.
He thinks he's doing it.
Yeah. Make him feel important, like he's the getaway driver.
Okay. Respectable man, respectable.
I would just like to keep slowly maneuvering and checking the house until we find the source of the rot.
Check corners. Do not immediately walk into every room.
Yeah,
Check the corners clear.
Saigon Hotel style.
Also, call outs. Don't be shouting, don't be yelling, just speak clearly and concisely. Do not split up.
Yep, stacked.
So, just quick question for you guys. Just, me, stuff like that. As you kind of like walk in here, the first thing you enter and see in this place is it is the kitchen, and you see spewing across the kitchen table is basically just a myriad of things. You see herbs, you see mushrooms, you see spices, you see what looks to be cooked meats of some sort. And then you also see what seems to be a human arm severed right at like the elbow.
When you say cooked meats of a sort,
cooked meats of a sort, you can't tell. And these are all surrounding a large imprint, for lack of a better term. Like, it looks like something was definitely on the table, but it's no longer there. And then there's a book that is open.
Is there anything we can do to identify this arm as the arm we're looking for?
does it have a ring on it, or
Unfortunately, no.
any?
Did they so?
It looks feminine.
No.
It looks feminine.
So not.
So it's a
I'll let you-
woman's arm.
Yeah, that it is a feminine arm, not a male's arm. Unfortunately.
Does it look like the arm of a woman that we've all seen before?
You know what? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I don't think you would not have seen this individual's arm before, as you did not speak with them in the game. So no.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
Ooh, pray tell, who do you think it is above game, man?
I think it's the agent.
You know what? When the game's over, I'll be more than happy to answer questions.
Does the book look like it has writing from our distance?
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna make the earth-rendingly stupid decision to look at the book and see if I can, recognize it or read whatever it's open to.
Do you, good sir, read Germanic or I guess let's see, Germanic or Swedish?
My character doesn't, but you just solidified my above game knowledge of what this is, and I'm fucking terrified.
Yeah, that's bad.
So, I'll say in game, you had a couple of Norse pagans that you served with. Some were a little open, some weren't. You recognize some of these like runic symbols. I will say, for the sake of
Man,
brevity, because I want to be nice, and because I want to make you roll sanity for this, there is there's like kind of like stuck on with like paper clips, translated notes to English. If you want to read them.
Pass.
pass.
I would like to,
Pass?
yeah, close the book, not by touching it, but like taking the barrel of my shotgun and closing it.
All right.
That might be a little bit of player bleed through, but hard pass. This is already a little weirded out by all the other shit that he's seeing in here.
I'm more than okay with you doing that. I will let you know there are a myriad of symbols, not just Norse pagan. You also see what would be above. I'll say in game you know is possibly Egyptian, maybe Islamic, or maybe Mediterranean. There's
You're
several
not making
symbols.
you're not
The
making me feel any better because this entity exists in every single mythology, and I don't like it.
The only one like that really sticks out to you is the Norse pagan, because I'm gonna say you had a guy you worked with who kind of like, hey, this is what our runes are.
Hey,
I'll be nice.
we should just burn it, man. Let's just be honest. We should burn it.
You want to burn the book?
Well, I'm thinking about burning this whole place down, but not yet. Apparently not yet.
The book.
We
not-
still have to clear. We still have to clear the rest of the house first.
I will say, for the sake of brevity, you can clear the entire house. There is nothing else in here.
Let's burn this book.
Is there a fireplace in this cabin?
Yeah, it's not lit right now.
I imagine.
There's a fireplace.
I imagine there would be a fireplace in a cabin
Oh.
up here.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It'd be illegal if there wasn't, honestly.
Oh, gods, yeah.
All right. Well, Townley, you want to burn that, and I can't say that I blame you. It's very, very heretical. By the way, above game, I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but Fitz is a Catholic.
Oh, good on him.
He's
So-
Irish. Of course he is.
I will say, for the sake of brevity, that the fire is going. The fire is lit and it's going. Do you toss the book in there?
Is there one of those shovels, like those coal shovels? Those little tiny ones that come? Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up, the book with the shovel, so I don't have to touch it, and I'm gonna put it in the fire.
The moment that book ignites, I need everyone to make a sanity save, as these like just myriad of voices screaming in multiple different languages begin just ringing in this cabin, as like the flame begin flickering and changing multiple different colors, as you see these weird spirited creatures going soaring up the fireplace and soaring out of it, crashing out through windows, shattering the glass, going through any open crevice, and pouring out of the house.
That's a hard success, baby. 18 out of 54.
Okay, you
I
are
can't
fine.
see my sanity.
You will not take. You will take 0 sanity with. Wait, did you say extreme or hard, man?
Hard.
How much sanity did you lose last session?
Only one.
Okay, so you will lose 1. You need extreme to take nothing from this.
Okay.
So you'll take 1 from this. But I will say, with that, you will be able to watch where the spirits are heading towards. Chaos, what did you get for your sanity save?
20 out of 55.
Is that a hard, regular, or extreme?
I'd say it's a hard because it's over half.
I think so. So yeah, you would only take 1 sanity damage as well. I
You
don't
just
think any of you. I would say I don't think the rest of you are anywhere near temp insanity or indefinite insanity yet, so you should be fine.
and just make
Trucker.
a small tweak.
Flame, you're gonna have to help me here because the Roll20 Call of Cthulhu thing is kind of fucked on my end. Like I can see my sanity square, but I can't touch it
I can.
Alright, I'll roll it.
to
I'll
roll
roll it.
it.
You failed.
Oh my lord!
Great.
Oh
You were gonna take
lord.
1d4 sanity damage plus 1. You're taking 4 points of sanity damage.
For sake of clarity, don't I have an 85?
Yeah.
And
You
what
got
Yeah.
a 95, so
roll?
you didn't hard fail.
So here's the thing: if you take 5 or more in one go, you get temporary insanity. Basically because this was 4, you have to take 5 in one go. So if you take another point of insanity, you're gonna be fine. You got points. You got some points of insanity here. We're gonna edit your sanity real quick.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, knock
not.
it down to 80.
Alright.
It's not detrimental. It's not. You didn't
Yeah.
get turned into Mark.
Now, if you do
Not
take
detrimental
17
yet.
if you do end up taking 17 points of sanity damage throughout this whatever's coming up, you will be crazy like Mark. But yeah, with that, you all see the ghosts and these spirits and all these things as they rush out. They rush in the direction of that bonfire.
Well,
What?
that was some weird, freaky shit. And I've seen some weird, freaky shit.
Fuck this. Let's deal with the
We
bonfire.
still got. Sorry.
No, I was done.
We still gotta find this dude, and that legitimately freaked me out. So the faster we do this, the faster we can wash our hands of this whole fucking situation. Let's go follow the ghoulies and ghosties and go check out that fire.
I will tell you the direction on which that goes. You cannot take the Humvee. So take whatever
we
you
already
want.
knew that.
So take whatever you want and can carry from the Humvee, and state it now.
I'm
So
gonna get
okay,
some
we'll
more
take the
ammo out of
C4.
the bag.
Okay, the ammo. Chaos, what do you bring?
Sergey will take the C4.
Okay. Anything else?
Take
Some
your
mag-
whole duffel bag, bro.
Yeah, I'll take the whole duffel bag.
What was all in the duffel bag?
The
Hand
C4, the rifle, the det cord, the detonator,
The hand grenade.
the grenade.
Okay.
First,
Yeah, I was just trying to fuck with you to see if you'd forget something. You listed off everything you got.
Is there any other kind of rifle in the back of this Humvee?
is there any weapons in the building?
Yes, there are hunting weapons in the building. There is another 30-06 rifle. There is a, the crap, I'm forgetting it. The not lever action, but the break action. There's a break action double-barreled 12-gauge shotgun. That is just above the fireplace. It's kind of like on a mantle position. And I'll say for the sake of review, if you want to scrounge, you can find a box of I'll say 10 shells will be nice.
Excellent.
I need my shotgun right now only has 3 bullets left, so actually 2. So I need to get a rifle with some ammo because I still have my M14.
Well, all 3 of us have rifles now, and I'm assuming we would have put that crate.
Yeah, I can give you the 30-06 rifle I got from Dale.
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming
And I'll
we
keep
could
the
have got
shotgun
that
shells.
crate.
Yeah, I'll pump out the 2 shotgun shells from my shotgun and give them to you.
Appreciate that, comrade.
You don't want to just
Also,
fill up your shotgun?
Maybe
Oh yeah, I'll take the 2 shells I got from you and load them into my shotgun since I spent 2 shells in that firefight.
Yeah, I mean, if I got a rifle, then I'm still fine.
Okay. I'm
Damn.
just I'm just wanting you to check all your options. Is basically what I'm saying.
The damage kind of evens itself out because the rifle has a much better range,
Yep.
Yeah.
and the damage doesn't drop off either.
I'm gonna let you guys decide who has what. I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break because I gotta use the restroom real quick. So I'll be right
I
back.
gotta do the same. I'm just gonna take the rifle with the ammo.
Yeah, well, if there's any extra rifle cartridges for the actual rifles in the hunting lodge, I'll give those to you. We'll get those to you.
Yeah,
And
me and
we'll
Fitz
have
can
you
split
and
'em.
yeah, you and Fitzy split those.
Alright, I'll be
I'll
right
keep the
back.
shotgun shells and load them into mine.
Because I'm assuming that our colonel friend had, another crate, or we got the crate that he already brought us. We put it in the back
Yeah, a bit
of
of
the Humvee.
yeah, a crate of army surplus that got lost in transport.
Oh, wait.
Well, not so much lost in transport. He did what, one of my favorite YouTubers, the Fat Electrician, says is, strategically transport equipment to an alternate location. Steal.
Oh, that's a good one.
I will say, you're not gonna be able to take. I don't think a lot of you could carry the entire crate by yourself.
No, but
Well,
we can
no.
split up enough.
Let's take a little extra ammo and stuff.
We can just take stuff out of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just
I
load
hope
up
you
on
guys
it
are
as much. Sorry.
Because this is about to be a fun / god awful fight.
Well, you don't know what you've done because you burned the book. You don't know what that did.
Yeah, but I have a decentish idea as to what might have happened and what had been going on.
Well, and here's the thing, because I got a feeling we'll be done before 10 o'clock. I'd be more than happy to answer some questions if you guys got questions for me, because you guys did not go the route that I had planned, so I had to ad-lib half of this stuff.
I feel like
Sorry.
I've either saved us or screwed us.
Well,
A little bit of both, honestly.
could I throw
A
out
little
some
bit
of
of
my?
both.
Could I throw out some of my guesses? You don't have to confirm nor deny, but Mayor and Chaos will know where I'm sitting at on this.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
This guy goes missing, right?
Hmm.
We start, and by we, I mean the town, Shadow Bay, starts hearing about these reports of this thing that, this escaped gorilla type thing that could be, wandering around in the woods. And now we see this ritual like situation. Methinks the rich dude was into some weird occult shit, and we're actually looking for him. He's not dead. He's the one that's been, fucking around in the woods because he's turned himself into something.
I think he turned himself into a Leshen.
Well, a
I didn't want to say
Leshen,
Leshen. I was gonna say something like a Wendigo.
Nah,
a
that's...
Leshen, a Wendigo, a Washuge.
I will let you know this is a completely homebrew thing that I created. This thing's mythos technically doesn't exist. I stole 4 different creatures, did my own ad lib and rewrite with it. But you are correct in your beliefs and assumptions. That's why I was like, here's Norse runes, here's Mesopotamian, here's Israelian, here's all this old shit, here's Egyptian. Here are all the cultures that I stole mythos from, and I built this thing.
I feel like I released all the evil, or all the poor souls that got trapped, and that might help us.
I can't tell you.
We'll
Let's
find
start
out.
now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll find out right now.
If you guys finish before 10 o'clock, I'll be happy to answer any more questions you got for me.
All right, let's get after it. Let's head to that.
And if that is the case, though, Flame, good on you, because I didn't think that was it until we come into this lodge and I saw that ritual table set up. I did not know. Like, oh,
We're starting
You- you-
now. It's quiet
we're starting
time.
you guys begin to track in the white wilderness snow. It is starting to come down heavier and heavier. You can still hear the screams of those ghosts on the wind, whisperings. Thank you, kill it. Whispering in your ears. Do you actually hear that? Or is that your mind playing tricks on you? Just a little bit of your brain slowly disappearing.
Sergey
Just
hearing
what?
this will utter a will start for the first time in a long time. Start reciting chapters from the Russian Orthodox to more or less, like, in a way, sort of anchor himself, but the same way also try and offer some small form of comfort to the souls, even though he was never really a religious man, but he at least observed all church proceedings.
That's
More out of
fair.
habit than dedication.
Hearing all the whispers and stuff, I'm gonna like give a hard punch to Fitz's shoulder and go, now we can confirm they're in the trees, right?
yeah, but
I-
at least this time they're not speaking Vietnamese.
You hear one of them come up behind you. I can if you need me to.
Fitz will just say, "Are you sure about that?" in Vietnamese.
Pulls out a holy hand grenade. You want to go? I need stealth checks from everybody, as I believe you're probably trying to be a little stealthy on this, aren't you?
I would certainly like to hope so.
Of course. I have a 50 in stealth.
Yep. Same here.
Not bad. Let's hope. Let's hope you guys succeed, because if we get to what I want to get to, we get to initiate the melee combat rules of this game, and they're
Oh, fuck
fun.
that. I'm burning luck.
Burn some luck, truck.
Flame?
Yeah,
Question.
yeah.
If 69 is considered an auto success, does that mean 13 is considered an auto failure?
No.
Why are you doing that?
No. I have an auto failure number. I'm just not gonna tell you guys that.
Yeah, I got a 39
Okay.
out of 50, so I'm still doing
Once in my
good.
luck, get that
Okay,
under
I have
40.
a 13 out of 50, so
No, you're fine. You succeed. Sounds like you all succeed on your stealth checks, right?
Yeah,
All regular successes from the sounds of it.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
no, mine's a hard success considering it's 13 out of 50.
mine will turn into a 34 out of 40. Or, yeah, 34 out of 40. I'm burning 8
I'm gonna
points
go-
to get myself under that.
I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the map real quick.
Can
I'm
I do
gonna
something as
ping-
Flavor Flame to sort of help
Yeah,
us
sure.
help us through our stealth rolls? As we start walking through, like, it's
Sure.
just flavor text.
I know. Just go ahead.
As we're going through the snow, Sergey will start taking through the lead due to his more experience in walking through the snowy environments, and will quietly
So
call out to the two of you, follow my footsteps, step where I step, and we'll minimize our tracks. We'll make we'll make whatever it is think there's only one of us, if we're actually being followed.
If you start whistling Katyusha, I'm gonna give you a fucking atomic wedgie.
you whistle in the woods at night, and I'll blow both of your brains out right now.
Would you three do me a huge favor and place yourself within a 5x5 to 10x10 of where I'm pinging?
I can't see where you're
Hold on,
pinging. The map
zooming
is
out.
super screwed.
Map. Work with. You will obey me.
Alright, start pinging again, please, and thank you. Okay, that's where I thought.
There we go.
Yeah,
Mayor,
you-
if you could place
as
me, I'd
you lot-
appreciate it.
Right here
As
for
you lot
me.
see the fire. And go ahead and color code yourselves whatever you want.
I'll be orange, and I think Bitsy was green last time, so we'll just stick with that.
Yeah. Green.
And I'll make-
Red.
Everyone speaker.
I'm just gonna control
But-
his movements. I duplicated my token to make that
Oh.
easier.
Okay. So I'm gonna be a little rude on you boys.
Okay. Okay.
It is pitch black out now. The blaring snow at the point is becoming a heavy downstorm. Point where you're probably in a good blizzard. Whatever moonlight is inaccessible, whatever light you have is only seen by this campfire.
Okay.
Good, we're
And so
fire
much-
blind.
And so much so that I'm going to let you know what the radius of the light of this thing is. Everything within that circle is seeable, unless it's blocked by the actual fire itself. Which you don't know if there's something as it isn't. But you do see
Oh.
a giant. Well, I wouldn't say giant, but you do see a very large fire, a bonfire, and you can see something like an amalgamation of things behind it. And I'm gonna. Oh, can I not put this thing on? Yeah, I want to drop this thing to the back level if I can. This thing looks like an amalgamation of pieces of something. You're not able to tell from this distance.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
I assume it'd be smart if we approached into that range so we can see, but I feel like it's gonna be dangerous, so we might as well take our oopsie-daisies now and deal with it later.
That's up to you guys.
Wait, how far can that...
Sergey will. Can I do a spot hidden? See if there...
Yes. Yes, you will have a minus 20 outside of that circle. So.
How long is the C4 cord?
I'd say if you want to be real dickish, the C4 cord itself is probably like 30 feet, but you also have the blasting cord, which is probably another like 30 feet of blasting cord. If you want to like jerry rig it, you'd have 60 feet altogether, because blasting cord connected to C4 can be the charge that'll set off C4.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Yeah.
50, 55. Oh,
I got a 3 out of 5. Due to the minus 20 you gave me.
All right, actually, it would have been So you got a 3 out of 5. Okay. All right, that's not bad. Trucker, what were you about to say?
I was just gonna say, like, you know, if you look out from the fire, like, don't look directly at it, you can maintain a little bit of your vision, but fire blind and this shit is gonna suck.
Yeah, exactly.
If you've ever been close to a campfire at night, it really wrecks your vision.
Yeah, I have had more than a few instances where we do a lot of outdoor campfires.
what does he see with his spot hidden before I say anything to him?
All right, that's you need a 2 for a hard success, so that's just a regular success. Where you're at, you can definitely see whatever this like mound of stuff. It is tall. It is definitely tall, and it is wriggling. Is a wriggling mass. But where you're at, like where you're positioned right now, you can't see anything else beyond the fire.
There's something
wish you-
big, and it's moving unnervingly.
Sergey, if you rig up enough of that wire to the C4, you can toss it just by the fire, and we can blow the fire. It'll spread it out. We won't be blind, and it'll drastically damage everything near it.
Duh. Give me 5 minutes.
Could
He'll ju-
also set the forest on fire.
Fuck the forest town.
Fuck the forest, fuck this town. I'm taking Sasha and getting the fuck out of here. Me, her, and Twinkle Toes.
Those,
He'll instantly just pull open his duffel bag and start going to work.
now is not the time to be a tree hugger, Fitz.
I'm not talking about being a tree hugger, but we're also going to basically announce to the entire town something's up here.
Better blow the top on the whole scenario and let people know about it, then let it to be buried and people forget. Now, give me a little bit.
Fair enough. Hey,
Hey.
Flame.
Do I see the guy?
Yeah. You all see him as he comes charging. Unfortunately, none of you rolled high enough to beat him in initiative-wise, as your stealth was also your initiative.
Oh, great.
Great.
What can he do?
That eliminates what I was getting ready to do.
So, what exactly do
He
I gotta
comes-
roll to prep the C4?
You can make a check on your turn. Right now, it's this guy's turn.
Right.
This guy comes charging around the fire, and you see the dark mass get really close. As Sergey, you were like reaching for the C4, and then you turn like, oh shit! As what you see is mind-boggling, almost not comprehensible. Any other circumstance, you would have to make a sanity check, but because you dealt with the book in such a manner, you don't have to. As his body is going in and out of the process of transforming into something, he has some sort of cloak over his body that's made up of furs and skins and bones, claws maybe? And you see his body growing and shrinking in it, taking up its form and then going back down ever vibrantly, like he's coming in and out of some sort of form as he has a spear in his right hand. And he is going to huck that spear at. You know what? I'm just gonna make a roll. 1, 2 green, 3, 4 orange, 5, 6 red. 6.
Not me!
That is a 2 to hit you.
Uh-oh.
So I'm pretty sure that's double everything, if I'm not mistaken.
And I'm only at 7 out of 11.
I'm so sorry, Chuck. Chaos, this actually could really hurt you. I have to go
Please
get
don't.
D8. I have
No.
to play it. I have to play it fair. I'm so sorry.
Bro, don't deny me this. Don't deny Sergey. I don't want Sergey to die. If Sergey
might have a
dies, then a
chance
part
of
of me
medicine.
dies. If Sergey
Many
dies,
parts
a
of me
part
have
of me
died.
dies.
Many parts of me have died. I am sorry. Oh shit! So that's 9 automatically.
Oh.
Bro, no. If you get
Aw.
2 more, if he is a +2, you insta kill me, cause that's my max health.
Well, he does not have a +2, but he has a plus D6, and you are also lucky, as he only gets a 1.
Oh.
I'm still down, -1.
That's a major wound, bare minimum.
Wait. Are you at -1?
Yeah, it's 8. I'm at 7. Didn't see
Wait,
that coming, did you?
No, time out. I'm confused. What do you mean? Did you take a major wound, or are your hit points below 0?
Okay, in perspective, I was at 7. I was at 7
Yes.
hit points before he threw that spear. At 8 hit, he did 8 points of damage. 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, -1.
You might be dead then. Where are the
Oh,
rules
then
on
I guess
this?
can I leave then?
Hold on, let me check. You might be dead, you might not. Let me check.
If you kill Sergey,
Call of
If you kill
Cthulhu,
him-
man. This stuff happens a lot.
Welcome to Call of Cthulhu.
I'm just gonna leave and join my brothers in playing Warhammer.
Current range Hit points
Uh,
fall to 0.
I'm sorry. I don't want to see. I don't want to bear the funeral scene. I might actually start crying IRL.
Oh no.
That's what I'm checking right now because I don't know if you're dead or if you're just unconscious and dying.
I think he might just be unconscious.
Yeah, you're just unconscious. You have to make me a con check, okay?
Of all the times, you two, if you fail me, I'm hucking you in the trash.
I will say this right now. If
And
you
there is
fail
no
this,
coming back, you dice. Ever.
if you fail this, you are dead.
What dice are you rolling with, by the way?
Some Technicolor mix-up of red and green.
Christmas.
I see no rule in this saying that you can't use luck, so I will let you use as much luck on this if you.
Thank God I have such a high con.
What'd you get, man? What'd you get?
20 out of 60.
Okay, you are still. Is that a major? Is that a hard? Or is that an extreme?
That's definitely.
It's a 1/3, so
I think that's a hard.
would it be an extreme
No,
if it's 1/3?
If it's a third, I think it's an extreme.
Me
You
to
know what?
beat.
Major wound, healing, blah, 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 blah. There's no rule on here about extreme stuff, so fuck it. I'm gonna make my own rule. Chaos, you're not down. You're up with 1 HP. Because fuck the rules. But there is literally like a spear, like maybe 2 inches, maybe 3 inches from your heart, dead embedded deep into your chest.
Yeah, that is an extreme success, by the way. It has to be less than a fifth, and he's at a third.
Anyone
Yeah.
ever? Okay, so anyone ever see the Call of Duty where Soap's trying to pull the knife out of his chest? That's basically Sergey right now. Trying
Alrighty.
it in vain, being like, "Dear God, what the fuck just hit me?" Look on his face.
Speaking of you, Chaos, it's now your turn. You have a spear in your chest. You have 3 options. You can take the you can take like the basically the medicine option, which would be to try to remove that spear in such a way that it does no damage to you. 2, you can flee, or 3, you can just straight up attack this thing.
You have the grenade.
You do. Let me check the blast radius of the grenade, and then you also, if you're attacking, you also make me a luck roll to see if he is in human form or monster form, because those 2 forms have differentials on how much damage you get to do to this thing. Because you put him in his you put him in his like his in and out rule. He's a little like wishy-washy, for lack of a better term.
Unstable.
If you catch him in his human form, he has none of the bonuses of his monster form. You catch him in his monster form, he's got the bonuses of his monster form.
Medicine. I'm doing it.
Medicine? Alright, go ahead and make me that medicine check, bud. You want a success, and you can use your luck roll on this.
I'm burning my luck. I got 13. I'm burning it. I'm burning 12, dropping it down to 33.
All right, you were successful to like grab it in such a way and like pull it out and just like you got some leftover gauze from the med pack, just shove it in there. If any of you seen that Halo, it's like Halo ODST where like the dude's got the hole in his armor and they just fill it up with that.
Romeo, where Romeo gets it
yeah.
stabbed by the grav hammer.
Yeah, you're doing that just so you can breathe. It hurts like hell, though.
For the first time since you guys have seen Sergey, he's no longer smiling. There's a look of wild anger in his eyes as
Alrighty.
As he looks down at the bag of C4 that he's been preparing.
That will be your turn for making the medicine check. So, next up, Mayor, it is Townley's turn. What is he doing?
I mean, I got that rifle, so I better just shoot him so that we can at least do some
Yep.
damage to buy Sergey some time. So I guess I gotta luck roll that first.
No, you're gonna roll to see if you hit. If you hit, then we luck.
I do hit 41 out of 51, so not like anything super cool or anything, but I still do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't luck combat rolls, so
I'm not
There's
trying
that.
to.
go ahead and make that luck check. If you pass, he'll be in human form. If you fail, he'll be in monster form.
That's a 4. That's a pass out of 25.
Go ahead and roll your damage,
Yeah.
big boy. Roll that damage.
Oh, please give me something good. Ooh, that sucks. 8 damage.
8 damage. 8 damage in his human form is still a major wound. So if he doesn't make this con check, you're gonna just one tap him and drop him. So he's gonna make a con save, and he's not using his monster form. He's using his, so it's a bit lower. Oh, whoops! That is the what the fuck? Hey, Cade, you want to grab a percentile and not 2d10s? That'd be great.
Probably shouldn't have said
Flame.
that out loud.
Flame, I don't. Oh well, they know one part of my name.
Oh no.
You-
If they ever figure
you
out the second,
suck.
we're in trouble.
You doxed yourself. Oh no.
I mean, I don't care. I've got no relation to a dipshit. And he fails with a 96.
I
just imagine-
he gets the kill shot. Oh,
I just imagine like the spear gets chucked, it hits it hits Sergey right in the chest. Sergey immediately just like rips it out and shoves gauze into the wound. And like as the spear is flying, you just pull up the rifle and like bam, just one shot, and it just nails this guy dead in the chest. He is unconscious.
I'll let Dad patch up our son, and I'm going to drag this corpse to the fire.
Okay. You can do that on your next turn because we're still in initiative style.
Right.
Trucker, what are you doing, bud?
I'm just gonna. He's down on the ground, prone.
The guy is unconscious on the ground right now.
I'm gonna walk over, pull out my
Shit.
45,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna like grab my rosary. Deliver me from mine enemies, O Lord, and defend me from those who would rise up against me. And then I'm just gonna shoot him right in the head. Bam.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Combat.
Is that your
38?
damage? What
I
is
don't.
your?
It's so messed up on my end. Like,
Well, your score is an 80. I'm just gonna click it. No, you got. We're gonna click it a couple more times. So a 28 is a hard success. So I guess a 38 would be a regular still, or would that still be a hard?
38, I think, would
it's.
be regular because it's close.
I think
Yeah.
it'd be
closer to
regular
half.
because it's closer to half. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a look. Go ahead and make me a luck roll. See if he's in his monster human form right now when you hit him.
Yes.
He's in his human form. Roll that damage.
Let's see. It's a D10 plus 2.
And you have a bonus
9.
of 1d4 damage.
You said I had a bonus 1d4?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 2 for 11, and then a d4. So 15 total.
Trucker, how do you kill this thing?
Oh, okay, cool.
Like right between the eyes, dude. I'm just, deliver me from mine enemies, O Lord, and defend me from those who would rise up against thee. Bam. Just Boondock Saints style.
You hear this blood curdling, like it sounds like if a wolf could scream and a human tongue, for lack of a better term,
Ugh.
comes shrieking out of this. It comes shrieking from the body, not from the mouth, but the body itself of this thing. The shrieking is so loud it extinguishes the flame somehow, or even the fire is extinguished in some way or shape or form. And you guys kind of like take a minute, your eyes kind of adjust as you see multiple things now. One, that wriggling mass is flesh peeled piles of human remains.
Ugh.
Looks as though the skin have been ripped from their bones. There's chunks of bones and flesh, and set up in like a weird crucifixion kind of pose is the clearly dead but still skinned intact body of a human male with short black hair, looks to be mid 50s, nice mustache. He is completely naked.
I'm assuming that's our guy.
I'm gonna say for the sake of brevity, yeah, you know that's your guy.
Sorry.
I need one of you to make me a medicine check though on Sergey to stabilize him, as he has to make a con save real quick.
Would it be medicine or first aid?
It'd be first aid to stabilize him, for lack of a better term, because you need to get him out of the 1 range.
You've got
Well,
first aid.
You need
I
to get
got
him
a
above.
50 first aid, so
Yeah, you need to get him above his half so he doesn't like have to make con saves every night, because it basically go
I'll
if you
hit
like.
him.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll hit him with my first aid, and hopefully I get it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You might want to use some luck on that one.
Did I?
Push it.
Yeah, because if you
Push it.
fail, you could push it. You
Did-
could push it, but if you fail to push, you're gonna do damage to him.
Yeah, like Sergey, I don't want to actually kill you, so
If you go
I
with
have
the failure,
7.
you're gonna do damage too.
I have 70 luck, so I'll burn. I'll burn
32.
40 of it.
Ooh.
I'll burn 40 of it to get it down to 42, so it's a success.
Do you use morphine in this procedure?
Do it.
I mean, might as well, yeah.
Make me chaos. Make me a luck check. See if you get that morphine. You get that good bonus of the morphine.
I am down to 33. Here we go.
Let's see. So
11.
That's that double rule.
Extreme.
70.
That is the double rule. Chaos,
30.
you lucky bastard.
I have
Oh,
30
wait.
luck left.
I'm gonna be oh so generous. Somehow, the spirits take pity on you for freeing them, and they guide the hands of the doctor in such a way that they are able to stitch you up as you gain back 8.
A better idea. In the instant that Sergey is fading in and out, that one memory of him holding Sasha close, and that promise he made about how he would always prioritize his safety above all else, flashes in his head, and the spirits hear it.
They do as what I commanded.
They put
Yeah.
they put our rich prick in a T pose. It's time to get him. Let's get him back home. Let's get the drunk back home. Let's go call for the golden goose and let's get the hell out of here.
They told us to make that call as soon as we found him. We found him. The radio is in the Humvee. Let me get the Rooski here comfortable in the Humvee, and you can make that call.
Question: does anyone go and take the body off the monolith thing?
I probably should. Yeah, I think that's like the whole point.
Mhm.
Do you do anything with the monolith of corpses
Use C4.
that are
Use the
jiggling?
C4.
Yeah, I think we ought to just rig the C4 up, get a healthy distance away, blow that up, and get the hell on out of here.
Alrighty. Cool guys don't look at explosions. In the background.
But terrorists do, because that's technically what we are right now.
No, you're
I'm just-
cool guys.
I know,
come
I'm just
on.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
For the memes.
For the memes.
For the memes.
It's the 80s. We obviously are legally not allowed to look at the explosion.
Yeah. I just imagine like
If the heroes of the 80s movies, could tell us anything, you don't look at explosions. Stallone,
imagine, like Townley looks
Schwarzenegger.
back for a second, turns back, like, oh shit, don't look. Alrighty.
Look,
with
man, it's in the
that-
Bible. You don't look at cool explosions. You get turned into a pillar of salt if you do.
Are we able to do our epilogue thingy?
Yes. We will jump to 3 years in the future. Thomas Fitzpatrick. Where are you? What are you doing 3 years after this event? As you, Townley, Sergey, and Seymour, or no, not Seymour, Scamander got $25,000 split 4 ways amongst you.
So $5,000.
I will.
Yeah, $5,000 each.
Yeah,
5 grand each. Let me see how much that is worth in today's money.
$2
It's going to
million.
be a depressingly. It's going to be a depressingly large number.
1980 now.
Because the big eye hurts, man.
$12,683.06.
That's a good chunk of change back then,
Wait.
dude.
Wait, how much?
$12,683.06.
12G, not bad.
You're not moving to Aruba, but you could take a really nice vacation.
Really
There's no
nice,
rule saying you-
really nice wedding in Aruba.
Yes. There's no rule saying you can't come back to this place when you're all done.
Yeah,
I
it's one
will
thing, not
have-
funny. Oh, I know perfectly. Wait.
I will have finally made my way to an actual parts shop after the events and found out that all I need was like a $10 part. So I go and fix my truck, roll it into town, and I basically find the local VA office, give them $1,000 and say, here for the vets. And if they ask me why, I just say nom, and then I just drive off. But 3 years later, I'm rolling, not Papa Love Mama style, Garth Brooks, crashing into their front living room, but they can hear my air brakes hiss as I park my truck outside of Townley and Men's place. I'm assuming they're in Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
Mayor wants to go with the shit post.
Yep.
And speaking of Townley and such, Townley, what have you done after all of this?
Well, After I got Min back, the first thing I'll say to her before the 3 years was, yeah, so we've made a lot of mistakes and we're not allowed to exist anymore. So we're going to go to a state that statistically doesn't exist. We're going to move to Cheyenne if you'd like to come with. Wyoming.
She happily agrees.
Let's bring old Chang with us too. And then I will help. I will have gotten a apartment that is equally as shitty as the first one that I got back in Shadow Bay, and do almost make it look as identical as possible, except for on the bookshelf is one book. And I'm guessing in 3 years we probably would have been married by then, and I would have helped Chang set up a new restaurant with the
Yeah,
$25,000.
you got a great restaurant. You got the flag back. You got a kid, even. Or you're not a kid yet, but I'll even say Min is pregnant. You know what?
Every day, Townley's like, "Oh no, what have I done?"
So hang on, this is exactly 3 years later, so it's Christmas again. So
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Bitsy
It is.
lays on the train horn.
How did he find it? He just looks at Mid. How did he find us? Sergey's gonna be pissed.
And last, but certainly not least, what is Sergey? What has Sergey done in the last 3 years?
Once Sergey got his share of the reward money, and he had subsequently made his way to the jeweler the following morning, he would make sure to get. He would have gotten a absolutely gorgeous silver signet style wedding ring with Sasha's birthstone being being inscribed into the ring itself, where he would go on to a wonderful vacation with her to Aruba and propose to her. The wedding itself would be a small but lovely affair with his and Sasha's family respectively, that he had managed to help get out of USSR as well.
Let it have been a double wedding. Oh,
I think they did it in Aruba.
Yeah, we did it in Aruba.
Townley's pretty much
Damn.
vowed never to leave the country again after the first time he got to leave the country.
After a year, after about a year of just more or less trying to find a proper place to settle down, where I won't say discrimination, but more attention to their features were more or less observed but not acted on, until eventually they would come back to Shadow Bay for one last chance to try and set up a house here.
You are going back to Shadow Bay?
Sorry, I rambled.
Townley would have kept
No.
writing you letters to come stay at the same apartment building.
yeah, move to Cheyenne, a place that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
By the way, because now I feel bad, Fitz would have like kept in touch with Sergey and Sasha. Like
Yeah,
he'll check in time to time.
In the end, Sergey and Sasha would wind up settling in somewhere in rural New England. Not necessarily like away, but still keeping in touch with the other two, but not really like going out of their way to
Maine.
shit the ice. Not really like going out of their way to go meet up with them again, because one, Sergey has had enough action in his life ever since, and he still has a scar to prove it on his chest. But about after the second year would be around the time that him and Sasha would have a child of their own, a sweet little baby girl by the name of Natalia.
Aww.
She got her mother's hair and her father's eyes.
You don't want the mad Irishman visiting occasionally, just checking in on you.
So, just like Tyrion and the jackass in a honeycomb in a brothel thing, Fitz will just sit in a chair and look out and just go, "There once was this hotel in Saigon."
Nah, like
No, you would get a
Me-
documentary.
nah. See, it'll be even funnier. Like we all three get together, and then Sergey finally, because Sergey, you asked, you said you got to tell
Yes.
us, you
You
got to
have
tell
to
me
tell me
about
about the hotel
Saigon.
incident.
So after everybody's married, we all decide, you know what? Let's just go have some fun. Let's meet up. And then Sergey's like, okay, the fucking Saigon story, you got to tell it. So then me and Townley spend like 2 hours describing beat by beat, the raid, collateral destruction, and absolute mayhem of us just absolutely destroying this one hotel in Saigon as we try to, extricate
The
a
wrong
VIP.
hotel. The wrong hotel in Saigon. I do actually like what Chaos said. It would be kind of funny if one documentary crew had like gone to Vietnam for like a college project and then they heard about the hotel and they tracked us down and we have to tell we just tell them the story.
And it winds up going at the movie theaters like 2 years later as the wrong Saigon.
It's 2024 now and Fitz and Fitz and
Dude, we're
Townley are
old.
probably long dead, honestly, or close to it.
Sergey would be like middle-aged, borderline elderly, around like 60.
We're part of the we've now become immortalized in memes and people trying to
Dude,
cancel us, but we're like dead.
Yeah, we're like in our 70s if we're still alive in 2024.
Oh yeah, so we would be alive and the people are trying to like cancel us and we get like, Brandon Herrera to have us on the podcast or something.
Dude, we get a
Did you
fucking.
hear about?
We wind up getting a
Hear about these
freaking
two
crossover with
mad-
HLC.
Hear about these two mad guys back in Nam? Like they were told to go liberate this one hotel
They
and
went to-
extract one VIP. They went to the wrong one.
I'd like to imagine that's
They
where
d-
the flag that we signed came from, was that hotel.
They destroyed a
Yes.
2,000-gallon fish tank. They boogie boarded their way down the stairs,
Hold up.
shooting, completely innocent Vietnamese
No,
people.
I would like to imagine that the hotel was empty. Like, we killed one guy with a rifle who was, like, actually bad but was on vacation or something, on VC leave or whatever, and we counted as a success.
And then, like, we're old and gray in 2024, and then we both admit to the world, yeah, we just did it because we thought it would be funny, Like, we
We've
didn't
been,
want to actually go to the one hotel because, man, that VIP, we knew the guy. He was a spook. We didn't want to deal with him.
we were,
So
we
we
don't,
just decided to go have fun in this one hotel.
we're tired of helping the CIA, and, to be perfectly honest, we were tired of following orders, and, it's easy to claim that you mixed up the address, and you can't court-martial us for 70. We're about to be dead, so...
Man, you can't get mad at us for getting it wrong. We don't speak Vietnamese, even though Mayor actually, or
Townley does.
even though Townley does. They just said this hotel and shit. We just picked this
bastards.
one hotel.
I betrayed my Sergeant O'Hannessy and married a communist woman. That was the best thing I've ever done.
And Sergey's just sitting there alongside you. Oh, please. The worst thing you did was making friends with me.
I hate it here. Where's the Grim Reaper? That book has kept us alive for 1,000 years.
Well,
Hang on. No, because by then the movie would have come out. Man, Townley, we got Green Mile. Like
No,
we got,
no.
we're being punished. We're doomed to live much longer than we should.
unfortunately, the spirits granted you many things, many gifts.
I don't want to hear about it. Flame, you
One of those.
promised us answers.
I
Alright,
did
are we gonna
indeed.
call it here, or...
Well, I was gonna let you guys ask questions if you.
Harley!
I agree, Harley. I should have just killed them all. I know I should have just killed them all, but I wanted a good story. I did try to take out Sergey. I did, but he got he. Look, I
All
promise
right.
next time I'll kill Chaos right away.
All right.
No!
Anyway,
Don't kill me right
So-
away. I want to enjoy my characters.
so yeah, what questions do we got? So those agents, like, were they actually agents or were they actually patsies?
Let me get my notes book for you, because here's the thing: I've got this all written down. You guys didn't follow a thing of what I had written down.
You didn't give us a lot of direction.
No, I didn't, and that was kind of on purpose. But you guys took one specific detail and ran with that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna rewrite. So if you remember, you were told about 3 individuals when you were talking to him that had connections to the lodge. There was the agent lady,
Yep.
Jonathan, who you killed,
Yep.
and
Mm.
and Martin LaCruz, the repairman. You were told where his shop was. I was hoping you guys would go to his shop first or try to get information from him, like, hey, what happened, blah 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 blah. If you went to his shop wouldn't tell you where he's at, because like we don't give out home address. It's like then you do whatever you do to find out his home address. You then find him and he's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna tell you because I'm actually scared of the kid and I think I'm gonna quit. The kid's been real weird. He's been dragging bodies off, blah 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 blah. Like he'll go out and hunt at night when he doesn't need to. I've seen him do strange rituals at the cabin as he spends more and more time at the cabin. He would then give you the address of Jonathan Cotton's family home, which the family home was gonna be booby trapped to all hell.
No, so we did it right.
Yeah.
Because we would have died.
No, you would have gotten out, but you would have dealt
So,
in a different way.
so it
But-
wasn't the old man; it was the kid that was doing it. Figured.
Hmm.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Dale was Dale was innocent. His only thing was being deranged and wanting the money.
We've managed to do what every person says about a
So
bunch of white guys. We managed to bully this poor guy who's just trying not to suffer.
yeah, you guys bullied a vet.
Well,
Like you bullied just a deranged vet.
We-
So
we're
here's the
vets.
thing. Here's the
We
thing.
didn't really bully him. We just showed up and said, "Hey, what gives?"
The 3 individuals from the very nice do I have I don't think I have their name, do I? Damn, I didn't write their names down. Oh, I did. So there were 2 men and 1 woman in the like the first vehicle and the 4 that you killed. So basically there were 2 white dudes with black hair, 1 black dude with white hair, and then a short platinum blonde 5'1" with a real resting bitch face. Now, these guys were like ex-CIA, just, hired out to the highest bidder. These lot, if you didn't kill them and left them alive to interrogate them, you would have found out they were hired by one Frank Richmond, the cousin of Richard Richmond. Richard was a paranoid psycho of a man who put in his will, if his body is never found, his oil tycoon goes to his brother, or it goes to his cousin Frank. If the body is found, it goes to the wife. That's why the wife put the bounty out. She wanted the body found because she gets to take over the entire business. But if the body isn't found, that is the husband saying, "Hey, my wife killed me. Give it to my cousin. Fuck her." So Frank wanted the body not found. He wanted it destroyed, whatever he could. So and he was paying off the police. Like, yeah, before he was like, yes, I took the 20s aspect of just pay off the police. He was paying each officer there $2,000 a piece to be like, you get any calls, any information, anybody hunting this shit, you slap whatever bullshit charge you can on them and keep them locked up until we find and destroy this body.
Yeah, we screwed that up too.
Corrupt
Yes, you did.
cops.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's a lot more common than people think nowadays. Well, not nowadays, but back then.
Oh, I'm well aware, but like in my brain, this played out as it should have.
Yeah, this played out brilliant.
Like,
This, like, don't get me wrong, I love this story, but this, like many DMs will always come to learn, plays out nothing like how they wrote for.
Well, what's
So you got to learn to ad lib, and I just ad libbed, like,
like
I ad libbed everything except the way you interacted with Dale and the way you interacted with Jonathan, because I was hoping you would get to the cabin first and find that book. Because if you didn't find that book and you did not burn that book, you lot probably would have died. You guys would have probably died against that thing, or one of you would have survived and somebody would have gone out in a blaze of glory using themselves to set off the sequel, probably. Because that book was like basically his tether. Because for all intents and purposes, he is like a combination of a Wendigo, a Skinwalker, the cannibal
same
creature from
thing.
Norse mythology that I can't think of.
what
Cannibal
mythology?
creature from which mythology?
North mythology.
Oh,
Draugr.
Draugr.
Yes, Browger. He was basically a mix of a couple of these things of like, I'm gonna take the story and the rules for this, and I built him how I wanted it. But because you burnt his book, that book was like the only reason he had power, because he was not a fully transformed. If you had waited till like the night of the 24th, he would have been done with his rituals and he'd been fully transformed, and the book would have done jack squat. But because you just pushed
He
and
would
pushed and pushed and pushed, he was like, nope, I'm still halfway through. And you hit him at a point where his transformations would come and go.
Well, what's really
would've-
great about this is if
He
you
would have turned
never,
into the Krampus.
if you had never set up a moment for Townley to think that Min was in danger, we would have gotten the information from those guys. But I was not going to let them live.
Oh, I don't blame you. I did that. I did the min thing because I was like, I don't want them to get the information. I want this to be a fueled rage hate. I'm gonna kill you fight, because I knew if I did that, I could get that specific out of you, and I knew you guys would just be gung ho and not try to dig into this at all.
How screwed up is Rebecca? Can Rebecca be saved, or is she worse than Scamander?
I don't really think we traumatized her too much.
She was in the bar that we shot up. That was her bar.
I mean,
I'm
she
not
worked there, but she was also basically
gonna answer
held
that.
hostage by the guy from the other side of the bar.
Nah, the story's over. You gotta tell us how bad we ruined poor Rebecca.
Because I'll admit, I had an idea to have Fitz go back for her,
Flame?
Well,
since
you
he
didn't
was
state
being
it.
sweet on her.
Flame.
Do you want to go back and help her? Or not then. Let's make this canon now. Do you go back and save her or not?
No, like we would have like gotten her right there. Like once that fight was over. I'm talking about like once everything was done.
I know, that's what I'm
You know,
saying.
Yeah, that's
When
what he's
everything
Fitz
is
asking.
done,
goes back. Fitz
you
goes
come
back
back.
and checks in on her, and then yeah, like Fitz would have tried to further a relationship since they were kind of sort of you know tiptoeing
within
that line anyway.
within the 3 years. When do you come back? Within the first year, more than a year, less than a year, within 2 years? What are you looking?
Oh, first year,
Within the first year or less than a year?
less than a year. Like he doesn't
Okay.
really live in Shadow Bay, but his company is in Shadow Bay, so he kind of has to be there for mail and what have you. So yeah, it would have been within a year. Shit, probably
Mayor,
within a month or two.
Mayor,
Huh.
what is the name of the sanitarium? The bad one.
Oh God.
The one with the super screwed up people, or the
The super screwed up people.
uh
Someone who would have seen 4 people be killed and failed their sanity save on each one of them dying.
uh you know what? I don't really want to dox the place on air, so
That's fair.
yeah,
No, what's the sanitarium in Shadow Bay? Is what I was saying, dude.
uh that I never got any answers on.
Oh, okay. Then the Shadow Bay Sanitarium. She is
The
there
Bay, the Bayview
because
Inn and Suites.
no, it's not that good. Because unfortunately, I did roll for her sanity for each one of those deaths. She failed miserably.
Damn.
Shame.
If yeah,
There's plenty of
and
people in
she
Cheyenne, Wyoming.
filming,
I'm just kidding. There's like 3 people in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
and 2 of them are married.
Yeah, I can confirm there's like 12 people and they all go to the same restaurant.
Yeah, a few of them. One's Chuck, one's Dale. There's Bridget and Martha.
It's a Mexican
Oh, hey,
restaurant. It's
Rebecca
very
Jr. How
nice.
you doing?
So, like, can she be helped at all?
You want me to roll for it?
Sure.
I should only.
Like,
She is.
I got money left. Like, could I like actually help
How much?
get her?
How much of your money are you putting towards it?
Well, I gave 1,000 to the VA, so that leaves me with
Or
fucking. Well, no, it leaves me with $3,990 because I had to buy a $10 part.
Yeah, we'll say for the sake of brevity. I'm gonna say for the sake of brevity, each one of yours. I'll say you invest your money wisely enough that your financial stuff doubles.
Okay, so I'm not gonna help Commander because he's got his own money and he can get sane on his own dime. So that means I'd have what, a little over $6,000 then.
Yeah, I'll say that.
I will dedicate as much of it, like let's say $5,000 to help get her okay.
With the 5 grand and the proper help of what I rolled, she is a little shaky, but she is very healthy. She has to stick to a pill plan, and she does like I'm gonna say with you being like a devout Catholic, you and her go to church regularly. She's very much in there, very like you know prayer, help me, guidance, all that. But she is good.
Like
She
I am
she hates gunshots now. She absolutely despises them. Like it triggers.
probably hates Jim
perfect,
Townley.
perfectly fine. Fitz would have, he's not giving his guns up because he's an old Marine. He's not doing that.
He's
But
actually already expressed that several times.
he would have like helped her as much as he could, get her to church, take sit down, have talks with her, talk their traumas out. He will have, like immensely apologized as much as he can, since it's kind of his fault.
You know those. I'm sure Rebecca hates Jim Townley because he kind of kicked off a hornet's nest of hell.
And
How
Yeah.
how spot on was I that I was being watched though when I started setting off fireworks?
you were you were actually you were not being watched by them. You were being watched by something, but not them.
They probably were not thrilled that I started going absolutely ballistic.
So
No,
what
they
was the
were
deal
not.
with the cop puking up,
Yeah,
black Technicolor stuff? What was that about?
Who knows? Maybe you'll have to find
Oh,
out
come
and
on.
see. In Shadow Bay, Wisconsin, 1992.
Oh, good. We get to we get to make more Bill Clinton jokes.
Yes, the '90s. We gotta play different people though. We gotta get some crazy. We gotta get some interesting people.
No
probably
bullshit. Let's play the same people.
No way, Jim's
guys
happy.
can, or you
Hell
guys
It's
can
no.
3 years
play
later, man.
Hell
you
no.
guys can play
Sergey's
completely different
done.
characters in completely different areas because you're gonna be pulled out of Shadow Bay. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because if we don't get a hey, you can run Shadow Bay again, I'm gonna move you to a completely different area. If we get a hey, you can run Shadow Bay, I'm gonna split you between Shadow Bay and another town of my design.
Uh,
But yeah,
I have to imagine that by the time Jim is 70, you know those really thin old dudes that are, still very capable, but they have that bug-eyed look all the time, and they look kind of like Beavis.
No, hang on.
you bastard!
I know
love it.
what I want Fitz to be like when he's in his 70s. Who here has seen damn it. Nobody?
Nope.
Is it Nobody?
Nobody. Yeah, I think that's what you're talking
It's
about.
the
Nobody.
same it's the same guys that did John Wick.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like
Yeah, that's nobody.
you get Doc Brown like as the guy's dad who
Okay.
was in the shit, and he's in like a nursing home, and he like keeps the guy from shooting him in the face by like catching the hammer of the 1911 with his thumb and then just
Yeah, I know.
blasting him with a shotgun. That's what Fitz is gonna be like in his 70s. He's just gonna be in a fucking old care home, constantly packing.
Yeah, Jim's just all bug-eyed and like all the time.
He'll be watching fucking Vietnam era war movies and like saying that's not what happened. That's
You,
not
you
what
don't.
happened.
I don't.
I was there.
I enjoyed playing Jim. I don't want to play Jim again. It was a good
I
time, but I'm
Same.
happy with his story being where it is.
I have fun with Sergey too, and I'm fine with closing the book on him.
yeah, because if we do
Next
another
time
one,
you get, next time you guys get to play with Jose, eh?
Oh, come
Oh
on.
no.
because here's the thing: if we do another one, I'm gonna make you guys a bit younger. It's gonna be a bit longer, and I'm going to take my hey, I want to try to keep you alive rule. I'm just gonna play by the rules, and if you die or go insane, that happens.
Yeah, just make another character. That's the fun of it.
Roll,
Yeah, that's
roll
what-
up
that's
and
what
write a
it's
new
all about.
character. That's what
You
Call
can
of
make them
Cthulhu is
so much
about.
easier. And I'm really gonna do some deep diving into the rules. I'm gonna actually look at some monster stats, not just stuff I make. Although I do enjoy just making, because in my opinion, making a monster is easier in Call of Cthulhu than any other game I've done. So
Nah, this is fun though.
I think it'd be funny if we played just like
All right, so
just a
we're gonna
bunch of
do the
old
roundup.
fogies.
Yeah, we should probably
yeah.
wrap this up just so it stays under time.
All right,
We do
let's
hope you
go.
enjoyed, folks.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
Oh, I had tons of fun.
What do we
I have
want to
fun.
do for the ending thing? We have that list that I built.
You had a
What was
question.
your?
Oh,
Yeah, you had a question.
do we want to do the question at the end? That's fun.
Yeah, sure. Let's do the question.
All right.
Let's wrap it up with the question.
We all love movies and TV, and unfortunately, we're all human beings, so we all make mistakes. What was that one show that you watched when you were a little younger and you're like, wow, this show sucks? And then many years later, you ran out of things to watch and you're like, okay, is this show as crappy as I remember? And then you give it another shot and it blows you away. What show or movie was that?
One Piece.
Okay.
I love you, Cat.
I ignored it for so long because of just how many episodes it was. But when I started working in the factory and I just needed something to sit and watch, it helped get through a lot of days.
Confession
That
time.
were
I'm
just
afraid of becoming like
and I'm over here with just a banquet with me, a goblet of wine in my hand, just beckoning, come to me, come to me with the precious, come join the
It's
madness.
over. It's overrated.
Anyway,
No,
No,
we
it's
will
Flame,
not.
convert.
It's worth it.
We will
we'll
convert both of you. We will convert you
we'll
to the
go
Church of One
down to
Piece.
we'll go down to the next person. Flame, what was that show or movie for you?
It had to be MASH 4077.
MASH.
The first time I ever MASH
One more.
MASH for
Okay.
MASH
Yeah, MASH.
MASH 4077.
You keep like.
They
Hear me?
say suicide is painless.
Okay, let's settle down.
He's
Because
talking
the
about
first time,
MASH, man.
I know, settle
the
down.
first time, the first time I ever watched that show, I was 12 and I was with my grandparents, and I was like, "This is just a fuddy-duddy old folks show. This sucks. Turn on cartoons." And then I hit about, I want to say 18, and I sat down, and it was the episode where it was the episode where Blake like got major spoilers here if you haven't seen this show's been out since the 70s. Blake got his discharge paper and he got to go home, and then everyone's like so excited, and then Radar comes in. He's like, "I'm sorry guys, his plane was shot down." I'm like, wait.
Oh yeah.
You actually kill people in this? Hold on, I gotta watch the story. Why are they so attached to it? So I go and watch like all the stuff up to Henry Blake's death, and I stop watching it. Because I'm like, okay, Henry Blake's my favorite. I don't want to see. If there's no Henry Blake, I don't care. Then about, I want to say 2 years back, I watched a couple episodes with Sherman Potter, and I was like, Potter, you are so much better than Blake.
Oh jeez.
I can't believe I disrespected you like this, Potter. Because I remember the episode that they had Potter, the guy that played Potter, while Blake was still there, and they had Potter play like an old senile, crazy going man. Well, then they pull him right back to be a doctor, and it's like my mind went to, oh great, he's just a senile old man that they got to deal with. It's like, oh, it's just like the troopers dealing with a senile commander. They don't want to get rid of him because they can abuse it. It's like, oh no, he's the most competent one in that camp. Sorry, I was ranting. Somebody else now.
That was a hell of a rant. That was entertaining.
I love the show. I could go on a full rant on this, but it's somebody else.
Trucker, take us away. Hopefully less psychotic.
Oh, it's less psychotic, but it's way more spicy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let's hear it.
I
Let's hear it.
regret this question.
There is a movie, and I am amazed that more people have not seen it. It has Will Smith in it, and it's called Enemy of the State.
I haven't seen that one either.
I didn't like it when I was a kid because I was naive and I said, there's no way that our duly elected representatives would do this to us. And now I'm old and I'm like, you haven't seen it,
No,
Mayor? Oh, you should see it.
I'll have to watch that.
That
That sounds
movie-
good.
That movie was ahead of its time.
Ain't that the damn truth?
Like Demolition Man.
Worse
Oh
/ better.
man.
Like, okay, I won't spoil it, but Will Smith is the main character, obviously,
Yep.
and he plays a lawyer. He plays a lawyer that gets framed for something. And from there, it gets so much worse. You got to watch it. It's fucking crazy.
All right, I better answer my own question so that we can get out of here. We're now overtime, which is not what I was hoping for, but it's the way she goes.
Sorry.
In the
Yeah, right.
in the same vein as Chaos's anime pick, I also had an anime like that. Me and my friend Rain, who's done some art for the channel. She drew Engelrum and
Go check her
Crow.
out, folks.
We had this thing where we would we would hang out and we're like, okay, we've got infinite places to watch infinite shows. We're just gonna pick one at random. And we picked like One Piece, we clowned on it, we couldn't get through it. And then we picked it got worse though. We made it through 10 episodes of One Piece, but we made it through an episode and a half of Attack on Titan, and we just tore it apart. And the thing that really killed me was the first episode when they had what they drew. The art style is so weird in that show where every once in a while things are drawn to such detail they look more real than real life, and they have a bell that they're always showing that signals an attack, and that bell looks more real than if you went outside and found a bell. So we just couldn't watch it, and then I watched it last year, and it blew me away. I felt like an idiot.
Well,
Yeah, Attack on Titan wasn't bad. I watched a little bit of the second season.
I'll,
Not my favorite, but it's not bad.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I really like it.
The art style is pretty good.
It gets better.
In my opinion, yeah. In my humble opinion, and I know people are gonna fight me on this one, it's got the same rule I give it as Demon Slayer. It wouldn't be nowhere near as popular if it didn't have its art style.
It also wouldn't be nearly as popular and I would have never given it another chance, as lame as this sounds, if it wasn't for Moist Critical.
Yeah.
That is literally why I gave it another shot, was because of Moist Critical.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Ooh, check
I
this
told
out,
you
Mayor. Enemy of the State's free to watch on YouTube with ads.
Cool. I'll have to
Yeah.
check that out. But anyway, adios,
There you go,
everybody.
link.
Have a good night.
Yeah.